What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I just wanted to show all the new viewers the beginning of this because it's one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen.
This video's been very long overdue. For the past 2 months, I haven't been eating well because of this, because of what I'm about to expose. There have been
guys, he hasn't been freaking eating well, guys. See, now Bungless is taking advantage of the translation feature, and he is saying things in, I don't know if this is Yiddish, I don't know exactly what language this is. I can't even say what that translates into, okay?
You lie about your age. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt and say, like, oh, like, you just like me a lot, so that's why you kept lying about your age.
Keep on going.
I wouldn't hate you. Like, I really wouldn't. We would obviously have to stop talking for a bit.
Me continuing to reassure her.
For a bit? Uh-oh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna run around to that Milo guy, or Milu, whatever his name is.
So we've got, if Shooshi or any of his 18-year-olds coming here to defend him on and link any Instagram link, please be aware that information is mostly falsified, ages old, basically irrelevant, and just ad hominem, or taken out way out of context. It does not justify the girl's actions, but it is an attempt to personally attack her and justify Shooshi. As for now, here's the proof, which we'll get into in a second. Just to add, I'm a big watcher of reaction content. Yeah, I watch TikTok every once in a while, but I guess I've always had a thing for seeing people laugh at dumb shit or seeing how they would react to weird facts. Weird fact. I'm talking flight reacts, IShowSpeed, Sambucha, etc. Not sure why we need to know any of this, okay, but this is great. Anyways, I found a small, if 496k subs is small, then yeah, reaction content creator on TikTok called, YouTube, am I dying? Called ShooshiMooshi's. He would make reaction content about crimes and weirdos online. He made a video about Smart Schoolboy 9. That's all you need to know. The first thing I really noticed about him is how unnatural his reactions and thumbnails actually were. You know how Mr. Beast's thumbnails are AI upscaled, and you can tell it's someone faked? That's one thing I guess I noticed about him. Yeah, most content creators will exaggerate their stuff for views, but this dude was on and off the streams and videos. He is just so corny. I don't exactly blame him. Most of his fan base are corny 13-year-olds, so I don't see why a 2017-year-old man would have to degrade himself for money. Okay. And you watch Flight Reacts. You watch Flight Reacts, and you're saying that? The guy who's like, but you think that okay, sure. And by the way, pretty sure these are accusations, so I'm not sure where the relevance is for any of this, okay? Pretty sure that people are calling this guy a predator. All right. So anyways, a few weeks ago, ShooshiMooshi made an announcement in his Discord server pinging all members about a situation involving a TikTok user known as Japan Niche Girl. He stated that they had been talking for some time and were allegedly in some form of an online relationship before he later discovered that she had not been truthful about her age. According to what has been shared, she is 15 while Shooshi was 27. I personally know the details in which this happened. Shooshi followed Japan Niche Girl on TikTok. Japan Niche Girl followed him back and DM'd him. They all got to talking. He asked for her age. Watch this part. It'll be so funny with the video I'll attach. Okay? She lied about her age, saying that she was 19. She clearly does not look 19. Okay. I think this guy had more than like 1,000 people who were 13 to 17 in his server. Kind of crazy. So it seems like this is like actually like a good topic, right? That like should be discussed. But the way that this is being explained is just absolutely insane to me. Like this person has to be like 15, right? Her face and physique is visible in almost all of her videos. Her behavior is also very immature. Shooshi somehow freaking believed her, and they became online quote-unquote friends. Eventually, Shooshi began friendly banter, which eventually turned into flirting. He asked her out to time or two, to which she stalled and decided to turn him down. Japan Niche Girl claims this is because Shooshi showed a lot of signs of homophobia, racism, sexism, etc. This includes voice recordings of him saying the freaking N-word, screenshots of him saying slurs, and quite a few other comments, which is crazy. He also was very possessive and obsessed, as I'll show you guys later when I verify all the proof and upload it. He made a lot of weird and really comments on Japanese Girl, despite her not really showing positive reaction to, instead of trying to brush it off and change the topic rapidly. Shooshi responded to this evidence in her server by saying it was fake. I find this funny because now on his Instagram, he admits that a few of these things, while denying the other things. From there, things did not stay contained for long. Instead of addressing the situation quietly or making a brief, careful statement, he presented it to the entire Discord community as a situation in which he falsely portrayed as being a Given the size of his server, over 11,000 members, this immediately put a lot of attention on the situation. Not long after, the girl posted on her TikTok story, claiming that she was receiving harassment, including serious threats, which she believed were coming from the people in his audience, which, Following that, Japanese Girl began to share her own side, posting screenshots and clips in which she said that Shooshi acted in ways that didn't align with how he presents himself publicly. These included claims of him using slurs, making offensive jokes, and behaving inappropriately. Shushi responded by dismissing the material, saying that it had been edited or generated artificially. Why do you care? Why do you care? But okay. Can I talk like Scooby-Doo?
A big part of the discussion now comes from what happened within his Discord server.
I'm not going to do that for very long, but there you go.
Ruffo Raggy. Ragged.
During all of this, messages questioning his version of events were removed, and users who pushed back were muted or banned. Restrictions in the chat became stricter over time, eventually leading to the server being locked down and the messages being wiped. His main admin and co-owner also stepped down during the situation, and a smaller, much more tightly controlled server was created afterwards. I forget the name, but I'll clarify later. Just saying, he's being hated by his own community, at least the part he hasn't controlled already. So yeah, I mean, so this guy's also sending a bunch of people to subreddits and to discredit, downvote, and present as little controlled evidence and report any posts talking about the situation. As of now, the situation is still ongoing. What can be said is that an adult creator and a minor became involved in a controversy that quickly reached a large audience, harassment has been alleged, and both sides are presenting very different versions of events backed by their own evidence. Because of that, it's impossible, or it's difficult to treat any single account as fully complete without more clarity. Now, Shushi is clearly not. I hope that he isn't. As much as you might ask, how did he not know? He saw pictures, videos, and was on call with her and talked to her almost every day. That is what I will personally make an Instagram account with all the evidence Shushi is choosing to leave out on purpose and all the evidence he's taking out of context. I know the girl's not exactly innocent here, but does that justify what he's doing? I don't think so. I'll update you guys once I'm done. I've seen a lot of different things, and it took me a while to pick a side, but I've realized that Shushi was in the wrong for this. Believe me for now. Or not for now, okay. I'll post everything, including his side of the story and the evidence on the Instagram account. For now, I'll just keep you guys with the same evidence, the other post from that one girl. I think her user-wise? What? A lot of his little Fed fans are saying it's fake, but it's all mostly true. Mostly. Okay. Anyways, just wait until the Instagram drop, guys. I know what I'm talking about here. Just give me time. Mods, don't take this down just yet. Please, bro. Thoughts? Thoughts? From what I understand, this guy's a pedo, but not for this. Can I do Mickey? Dude, I have a bunch of his streams archived. Holy. Just an update. Somebody made a doc, which we do have. Yeah, so I mean, it is interesting that like it's really funny that this got like 0 upvotes and 12 comments. But I saw it and I was like, this is somewhat compelling. So let's watch this clip. And then we'll start getting into the evidence.
Make her think, make 11-year-old.
There's also an under 13 role in a server. I would assume that if you got that role, it would be an auto ban or something. But last time I checked, there were like 2 people who got the role and weren't banned. Is there or inappropriate in the server itself, Blurg? Let's see this.
11-year-old to make her think, making you think that she's of age, that she's around your age or maybe even older than you. That says more about your IQ and that you're probably or you're a.
What? This is just schizophrenia. This is unmitigated schizophrenia, isn't it? Okay. So included in this was this document called Images for RBI Posts. Let me make sure that it's not showing anything crazy. All right. So there you go. Men have a blueprint and can't do it. Has she ever considered she's just not high PSL enough to be yearned for? I don't even know what PSL means. Saying that she's fat? Is that what it is? Sure. Who's my good little N-word? Who's my good little N-word? How do we feel about that one? Lumphal, except socially inept. Wow. Kino. That's me and you, though. Let's her. What? Dude, what is going on? What is this? I'm assuming that this is like out of context that was sent to the Japan niche girl. This is awesome, though. I'm ripping someone off on Twitter, but they're right, so. But yeah, she's just not that great. Figure skating is an art, and part of it is the elegance and how you look, aka your body. I'm sorry, but she's fatter than the elite skaters. Tree trunk legs. Great. PS, is that an L or an I? PSL is a looks rating from stuff like Lookism. What's that? Should we figure out what my PSL is? Let's do like that as a donut goal. Let's do it. Since I'm a. Let's do $20 and I'll check we'll do a PSL segment. PSL. We'll find out what my freaking PSL is. Okay. Don't even worry about it. I have seen some things that I personally would say minors shouldn't see, but regardless, I think it's weird to have an under 13 role in your server, considering that's TOS. True. No, I agree with that. Blurg, would you mind sending me some of that stuff? Because I'd be interested to see what you're talking about. So then we have Shooshi, I guess, making all these like videos and stuff. Oh no, he's like meme. Oh no. Shooshi's personal camera roll. Okay, Shooshi's personal files. I low-key showed you on stream, but on accident. And then this was after an argument in which Shooshi was mad at Elle accidentally posting a draft on her story where she was wearing an oversized shirt, which covered her shorts and made it look like she was wearing no pants. Shooshi was allegedly angry about this and said that he felt disappointed because she didn't give him a sneak peek. I also didn't want to risk scaring you off, but yeah, would you want to be official now? We've been talking for more than 2 months, so asking this way to be sure 100%. I really like you as a person, and I want to keep getting to know you more. Get closer. And...
What?
PSL.
Great, we'll do a PSL segment in a bit. Thank you so much for the 20.
I want to get closer, and I promise to respect whatever boundaries you wish not to discuss. I'll take them seriously.
And this was after an argument? I mean, we don't even know because we don't see the context, but whatever. And then Elle's response to Shushi's anger was the simple and logical argument. It was on accident, and that's why I deleted it quickly, and also we're not dating. Shushi responded to this by saying that he wanted to be official and ended up asking her out. She responded by saying that she would think about it and setting her phone on to do not disturb. Lol. Okay.
I'm telling you now that I felt it. Of course, I'm not going to tell you before something happens that I didn't even know was going to happen. I know, but I hope this at least shows that I obviously like you. I wouldn't explain myself if I didn't care about you. And, well, to be fair, I kind of wish we were official.
This is... what's 27-year-old talks like this, man? This is crazy. This guy's a year older than me. He's talking like this.
Yeah, I just came clean with that.
Oh, I love that heh at the end. That's awesome.
So, you still thinking? Not rushing and pressuring.
Pressure. But hours later, Shushi resurfaced again, questioning Elle if she wished to date him or not. What should we have as music here? Should we just continue doing Silent Hill? If you guys have a better suggestion, just leave it in the fucking chat, and I'll probably do it instead. But we need some, like, nice ambient music, okay? Okay. Hours later, Shushi resurfaced again, questioning Elle if she wanted him to date or not. And then, no, this is Elle confiding in another friend about the situation. The screenshots were posted, but to me by that other friend. We should call her X.
Oh, Shushi's such a bitch. Like, I posted myself wearing a shirt, and, like, my short was super short, and it looked like I was just, like, wearing a shirt, and he basically, like, slut-shamed me, and even though he posed shirtless with half his pants sagging down, and he used to dress like a cat boy back when he didn't have a lot of fans, and then I took it down because, like, I felt bad, but then he took down his report.
What does that even mean? Why does she speak like this, bro? What is this? Look at the DJ shit you read last night, and those people rolled with me too. True, that is true. This is literally the character Ace does. Yeah, I know. Like, literally, it's like... So then we have, if you're gonna slut shame me, you can shut the fuck up.
That post made me feel weird. Not for the sole reason of showing off your body. In a vacuum, it's fine. But it did kind of make me go, nah, it's not slut-shaming. But it'd be like if I was kind of dry to you in the last hour. Meanwhile, a TikTok of mine's going pretty viral.
What? What are you even talking about?
Then I just go and capitalize and show off my abs or something. And like, you didn't want to show me first? Not for approval, but like, because you want to show me specifically. Here I am, showing you pics of myself at the gym sometimes. Hoping you'd say something.
I wasn't being dry. He left me undelivered, and the gym pics thing, I didn't respond when he sent them to me, because that was when I had super bad... Okay. So then we have proof of Shushi's discussion about the posted draft, in which he argued that he would always show Elle sneak peeks of his stuff, so he expected the same from her.
Cause like, wouldn't it hurt more to be shirtless? Way.
Being gay does not equal being a
F-slur. Kind of like how not all N-words, are N-words are. That's insane. Lol. Lots of unsending happening today. Unless the mom took off their shirt? It's like applying a debuff. Oh my lord. She sounds like a witch. I'm getting gang raped on League. Huh? Nobody rapes you but me. I'm foul. Sorry, princess. Like, what is this? What is this, dude?
Would the third one be our kind? I'm gonna say something kinda out of pocket right now. Aside from the face card, I must say, you're very mommy in that shirt.
Your boobs look nice. Lamphao, I'm sorry. Sussy Among Us. Are we for real right now? What the fuck are we doing? Why are we reading you and Spoof's DMs? Not our DMs, okay? I may be cringe. You know, I always say everybody looks weird and cringe when they flirt on, you know, like over text and stuff. I'm better than this, guys. I can assure you that one. I can assure you that, okay? You wouldn't be fucking thinking that way if Milu doesn't say that stupid shit. And then Shooshi responds, after I reassured you all this time and said I loved you? Fuck. Now I'm tearing up. But yes, you think this is easy? I was pushed here, Al. Sad face. Bro, shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, the Chad 15-year-old mogs the fucking beta, like whatever, 27-year-old, is that how old he is? Like, dude, come on. Fucking mogged. Mogged, okay?
I'm the victim in all this.
Bro, shut up. Shut up. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're 27. Act like it. Jeez. Victim where?
I was literally dragged into this.
That's crazy. So then there's this weird stream archive. I don't know if that's helpful. I don't know what this stream is. Should we watch this stream? Is this helpful? Is Blurg still in the chat? No, he's not. He left. Fuck. I can only imagine what the women I used to hit on think. Hashtag no riz. Hey, don't say that, buddy. I'm sure you did great, man. I'm sure you did great. All right, I believe in you. You know, when you're a Himpleton soldier, you get like full belief and benefit of the doubt. Okay. Okay, so literally, this is insane. Whoever made this is fucking schizophrenic. Look at this. So this isn't even an archive link to an actual like archive video. This is an archive link to just the search query quotation mark ShooshiMooshi. Are we serious? So, and then there's all these shock stream, alien stream, fan stream, big news, big drama, big freaky. I'm not assuming, I don't even know if any of these are important, so I'm just assuming that they're not. Great. I was just confused if we needed that stream, but I figured it out myself. You're fine. All right. So, second document here, and I think this one's way more thorough. So, roughly a week ago, ShooshiMooshi pinged everyone in his Discord server and made an announcement saying that he'd been talking to this girl on TikTok who goes by the name of Japanese Girl, so we already know about this. Right, he decided to promote his entire server of over 11k members to single-handedly harass this 15-year-old girl under the pretext that she was framing the situation as a grooming case. Afterwards, Japanese Girl posted on her TikTok stories about how she was getting multiple death threats and rape threats from his fans. To retaliate, she posted screenshots and clips showing him using slurs, etc. Right, we already know all this stuff. Even his own fans were critiquing him, which led to his main admin stepping down, which we already talked about. This document is not about gossip, it's about screenshots, patterns, etc. So whoever made this document clearly knows what they're doing a lot more, right? No co-hosts. I wish I had a co-host, bro. Listen, I'm up to it. I'm open for it. Okay? I'm open to it. Like, I'll do that thing where I tag people and then nobody comes. Okay? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be really cringe and do co-host with like one of those little emojis where it's like my eyes are all big and I'm gonna be extremely cringe here. Hold on. There it is. There it is. All right. Being a cringe-lin. There you go. All right. So what matters here is not drama for drama's sake. What matters here is the behavior imbalance and the hypocrisy. Shooshi has built a big platform. His YouTube channel is massive, and his content revolves around criticizing criminals, weirdos, and deeply inappropriate behavior. That makes the standard higher, not lower. If you want to spend your entire brand judging the worst people's worst actions, then your own conduct should be held into that same light. When someone builds their brand around calling out predators, creeps, and disgusting behavior, they're telling their audience, trust me, I know what wrong looks like. But if their own messages show that the same kind of boundary-crossing behavior, then the brand becomes a performance. Sure. And that is what makes this situation so disturbing. It is not just the behavior that's weird, it is the behavior directly clashes with the persona. This is a documented pattern of messages and behavior that, when taken together, raises serious concerns around how ShooshiMooshi treated a minor, how he used his platform, and how far the gap is between his public image and his private conduct. When people build their audience by pointing fingers at everyone else, they should expect the same scrutiny when the evidence points back to them. That is not unfair, that is accountability. And accountability does not mean pretending every allegation is proven beyond dispute. It means showing the receipts, laying out a timeline, and letting viewers see the pattern for themselves. So, all these accusations are fake, even the racist screenshots, and it's just a group of people who hate you? Like, what's going on? I've seen all these accusations, it's very confusing. What happened? Yep, statement's coming. He constantly denies all allegations, even going as far as to blame his slur usage on a minor. Great. I mean, it is very clear that this guy loves to lie. Very, very clear. Right? Sorry. Checking on something. Alright. Pictures. ShooshiMooshi's saying the victim deserves harassment and threats. Y'all are both the victim, but your fans attacked a 15-year-old and that isn't okay either.
She deserves it. It has nothing to do with it. Okay.
They sent her threats, dude. And then, I'm assuming this is from Shushi. I'm gonna address this one more in depth tomorrow, but yeah, that's just one part of what I have. A taste for you. She actually introduced this type of humor at the beginning of her talking. Oh, come on! So now you're blaming her for the fucking slur usage, dude? Come on. It's not like that it matters or I care, but stop acting like a fucking victim about it. You are an adult. You are an adult and you can make adult decisions. You decided to use slurs. It's your fucking fault, buddy. It's your fucking fault. That's evil, Bungless. I can't show that, buddy. Thank you, though. She actually introduced this type of humor at the beginning of her talking, her first, and I'll be honest, I'm a big simp. I didn't want to be seen as lame or her, so I matched her energy, again, assuming things were private, you know? I would never use these words in public because that's a level of disrespect that I can't imagine doing. So yes, I'd say the F-slur a good bit, because I felt the most safe using that one. Strangely, because of the content I make and how pro-LGBTQ I am. Although I thought it would be okay to playfully and ironically use it. Why is he acting like such a fucking victim? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Like, do you think I care, bro? Do you think I care? Like, come on. Like, fuck off, dude. Alright, I hate this song, though. I've always hated that song. No, that one sucks, too. There it is. Alright. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, what else? So, then somebody says, that's funny considering all Asians who have associated with you only have bad experiences. Oh, wow. Look, another account that was created just today to spread more falsehoods. Y'all make it too obvious. Also, like, if you read her apology to me, that girl was literally in love with me, and I went as far as to try to blackmail me to keep her in her life like a maniac. Now, I know she's 15, though, so ew. I don't want any of that, but yeah, anyway, screw off. Is this guy, like, mentally 15? He's coming off like it. Like, this is insane. So then we have, hiya, we're in Shushi's Discord server discussing what occurred. May I ask, are you above, you know, that age? Lamau, I'm 41 years old reversed. Not even out of 8th grade yet, which is really blowing me out, blowing me? Why are you saying that? Because he really posted my profile as an attempt to send fangirls to attack me. So is that the girl or is that a different person that they attacked? I don't know. It's great, obvious assault, but you know I lied about my age. Yes, bro, I know it's the adult's responsibility to check, but I feel bad about it too. Wait, you're right. I'm gonna let you know. I accidentally told him my lunar New Year's was a tiger, and he started like looking up the year up. I was so scared. But then he like went silent for a couple of seconds and changed the topic. So, age range if lunar New Year is a tiger. So 2010, which is her actual age. Wait, if that's true, if this is true, which take it with a grain of salt because that's testimony, right? That's definitely testimony. But like, if this is true, he would know for a fact that she lied about her age. Because the only options are either 2010 or 1998. So it would make her either 28 years old or 15 to 16. What are we doing? What are we doing? Cooked. Cooked. Actually cooked. Okay. And now, obviously, again, like, that's if that testimony is true, okay? And you know, take it with a grain of salt because it is testimony. And it's from somebody who lied about their age, potentially, so that would make it, you know, like, make her a less trustworthy source. So take that with a pillar of salt, right? But if that's true, that's cooked. But because it's her, it's just repulsive. Straight up halo effect, because you're pretty, so it's cute. It's kind of fucked up to think that if it was you doing that, I think it was cute. It just kind of pissed me off. So Shushi responds and is still speaking to L here. Really awkward that she couldn't hold eye contact. Everyone else was more normal. So maybe it's talking about an ex or something. IRL though, it was like she was so mute, so I assume because of nervousness. It was honestly painful. IRL though, she was so mute, I assume because of nervousness. Online, she has all this weird energy, but in an extremely fangirl way. How was she IRL, by the way? It's funny because at the meet and greet, her energy was so weird, Lamphao. Her, oh my god. You for real would, though. I can't wait for your parents to finally hear the gunshot go off from your room. What? What? Okay, thank you, Blurg. Thank you, Blurg. I'll get to that between documents. Thank you. I've gotten 72-hour bans for telling motherfuckers to get a rope on my main account. On Twitter, I'd get nasty. It takes a lot of self-control sometimes, yeah. Bro, Omar, you gotta chill. You can't be fighting with randoms the way you do now. My friends have literally gotten together to talk to me, like, I've had moments, trust me. Lamau, if I were you, I'd get canceled so fast. Like, I don't know how low you gotta be from an IQ perspective to randomly want to DM strangers shit like that. I think a lot of people these days are just socially retarded. Sometimes I get one DM that makes me go, God, you know, very ironic coming from this guy. Are we for real? I don't want to have to read these. This is why I get a co-host on. I don't want to have to read this. You guys are just gonna clip the fuck out of me.
Eleanor Milk. I want milkies. I want to suck on them. I'd be in heaven.
Who the fuck talks like this? Who the fuck talks like this?
I rape you like a fucking caveman.
Dude, that has Turkey Tom energy, though. That has Turkey Tom energy, let's be real. Okay, so then we've already seen these. Shooshi's personal camera roll. And then we've already seen that. We already saw this as well. L's response to... Okay, so we already saw this part as well. Already saw this part as well. Already saw this part as well. Already saw this as well. Okay, so then, statistically, the lowest IQ people are in the red states, lol. Off topic, but this tweet is really funny considering that he lives in Texas, a red state. I mean, yeah. And then, so, I guess this is the announcement, right? Actively asking his friends to take down a Reddit post exposing him. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Fuck out of here with this fake-ass, slanderous-ass stories. Thank you guys so much for everything, Heart. Her and I have taken accountability for what we got wrong. That's a sign of growth. I'm proud of not only myself, but her. She still messed up, in my opinion, for what she did, lol, but that's a step. I wish the best for her. Let's move the fuck on. Popular YouTuber dated a 15-year-old who he thought she was 19 and sent his 11K Discord server to attack her, leading to her getting multiple death threats. When that kid in your server asked you to take down their profile, you banned them and then cussed them out and went on to show their profile again in your Twitch stream. You can't refuse to respect other people's wishes and then want yours respected. Oh, you're really not going to show the things inside of this tweet? Like, what are you doing? God, these people don't know how to format anything, bro. And that's a clip. Okay. What accusations? I'm proud of you. I didn't say you were dating her. That doesn't absolve you from your wrongdoings. No bad blood between you and me, but respectfully. So I don't even know what this is trying to say, but okay. Racism. Let's see it. One less lonely inward, which is something that Justin Bieber sang when he was like a child. This is why he my goat. I'm listening to his apology right now. Lump vow, and then that's the brown and socially inept post. We already saw that one as well. Then said, get the fuck out of here. Honestly, bro, motherfuckers be thinking, motherfuckers think anything more than $15 for a shirt is expensive. Like, inward, we gotta make money, Lump vow. That leaves no profit. I mean, he's not, in this case, okay, he's just saying the word. He's not even using it to, like, make a racist joke or anything, okay? He's using it colloquially, such as to mean brother, okay? Okay, what is this? Okay, hold on. Let's see what this is. All right, let's check this out.
What I meant to say was, I fuck with this little nigga.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die, dude. This is so evil. Dude, fuck all the potential, like, pedophilia shit. Dude, this is so much worse, bro. Oh my god, oh no. Clip of him saying the N-word, which he called a deep fake despite it having human characteristics. There's no way he called that a deep fake, bro. That's insane. That's actually crazy for him to call this a fucking deep fake, bro. Like, 70% of commentary YouTubers use the N-word on each other from what I've seen. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, somebody like me would never engage in that behavior. I have no idea what you're speaking of. Haha. I definitely don't have an old stream on my YouTube called The Great N-Word Debate where I, beat two black people in a debate about why anyone should be able to use the word. I definitely don't have that. Don't join my members and don't look for that in my members only streams, okay? Because it doesn't exist. Haha. It definitely doesn't exist. And it's definitely not in my members only streams that you can watch right now. Haha. Anyways, so then we have, bro, I should have clipped our calls from L. Alex says, that'll be great because he basically fried himself being his corny little self. L says, he said if he gets outed for saying the N-word, he would just own it and his fans would probably let it go. Skull. Wilted flower. Actually a racist, bro. What are these photoshopped weird-ass screenshots? What is this? He denies the proof, blaming a slur usage on a minor. Okay. So then we have clips. All right, great. It's actually the complete opposite, Spoops. I'm not even gonna say what it actually is because it will get me in trouble. But no, the opposite of that. Just picture the opposite. That was the first stream viewers that I watch. Or one of the first. Seriously, dude, you came in at a good time. You came in at a good time, motherfucker. That was awesome. The lore behind that was crazy too, because it was right after I covered Kel's whatever podcast appearance, which nobody really covered thoroughly. And Kel like sent those people after me because they were friends with her or whatever. It's funny. Okay, so we've got this as well. Hold on. Let me make sure this is all good and kosher. It looks like the rest of these are Twitch clips. Nope. This is also a Google one. I always have to fucking figure this out because it is so fucking annoying. Blah, blah, blah. There you go. More Twitch. And then YouTube. Okay, cool. All right, so let's listen to these clips. Let's listen to these clips, shall we? All right, here's the first one.
And guess what, Ellie? Like, even, and I know you told me to not say this anymore, but I must say this so you have some peace in your head. Like, even if it turned out that you were withholding the truth, okay? You were embarrassed.
Okay.
You liked me, so you wanted to lie about your age. I wouldn't hate you. Like, I
What the fuck is going on here? What is this? What the fuck is this? I am not sure how I'm feeling about that. Well, you probably should hate her, because that's insane. That's insane and can ruin your life, right? Okay.
really wouldn't. We would obviously have to stop talking for a bit.
For a bit? Whoa! What do you mean? What does that mean? Whoa. Huh. We would have to stop talking for a bit? What do you mean by that? Okay, as the late great Drewski once said. What do you mean by that?
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking turn around to that Milo guy or Milu, whatever his name is. Fuck him. Like, fuck him. He doesn't care about you. Like, he doesn't actually care if you're okay. He just wants to harm you. So, like, yeah, I mean,
Okay, so like weird culty behavior, being like, don't like talk to other people about this or something. Seems like along those lines, being like, this person will hurt you, but I care. I care about you.
me and you would just stop talking for a bit. And you know what? Maybe in the future, when you're older, you reach out to me again. Like, it's just not a big deal.
Nah, bro. No. I'll wait for you. I will wait for you. If you want to come back to me when you turn 18, I'm not gonna say no. I'll wait for you. Okay. That exudes that vibe. I'm gonna lose 5 fucking viewers for doing that. Okay. Dude. Yeah, that one, that was a very cooked one. The fuck is this, Bunglish? The fuck is this, dude? What is this? Eleanor Milk. Why can't I even see it? Are you just like, did you put this with a black screen to make it look worse? You are evil. Eleanor Milk. I want milkies. I want to suck on them. Why would you do this? Why would you do this with a black screen? That is so evil and deceptive, dude. You are such a freak. You are actually such a freak for that. You are such a freak for that, dude. You suck, dude. Why did you make it a black screen? That is actually so much more evil than you could do with anything else, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you for that, man. Fuck you for that. Okay. God damn. All right, let's see what this next one is. God, fuck you, Bunglis. You were so fucking evil for that.
Like this,
all right, let's see what this is.
I don't even know who this is.
Shushi laughing at a crying child. Do I even care?
Like this, I don't even know who this is that's up here. It could be the dad. It could be the older brother. But he's like in this vent, right? And he just drips water on this kid. Watch.
All right, we're getting a little ridiculous for me. Why is that bad?
Dude,
can we stick to the fact that he said that he was gonna wait till she was 18? Can we stick to that maybe instead of whatever the fuck this is? Who cares? Like, is that not funny? Is that evil?
Imagine as the kid, you can't really see the face clearly. He looks up and just sees a face in the vent.
Yes.
I would, bro. Oh my god, that would scare me so bad.
Like, am I supposed to care about that? Oh my god, dude, that would scare me so bad. Dude, awesome reaction. Dude, mark my words, Chad. I'm gonna start doing shit like this. I'm gonna make buku bucks, okay? I'm gonna have a whole new identity. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna make buku bucks doing the stupidest fucking content you've ever seen in your life, reacting to fucking TikToks and stuff like that. Just mark my words.
He's so confused when the liquid hits
He's
him.
so confused. Awesome. Really cool. Really scary. I can't believe you would do that. Okay, so
This guy talks so much shit about other people's appearances, but this clip of him saying roasting other people for their appearance is just not freaking right. Keep in mind, he's referring to a murderer's appearance.
wow, it's almost like he's talking about a murderer. Do I really care? Like, what am I supposed to fucking care about this? Great.
I was gonna say something, bro. Roasting people on their appearance is not right. But anyway.
So he talks about people's appearance, but then he said that you shouldn't. Now that's evil. Now that's evil and horrible. We should shoot this guy. Like, what do you want me to say to this, dude? What is this?
It's because, okay, one, they probably know you're insecure about it, which I am, because I used to be chopped. But secondly, it's because they know it's not true, okay? They say it because they know it's not true. They just want to piss you off. What? Okay,
Is Vig done? Is it over?
It's so over, bro.
I'm not ugly, okay? I'm not
I'm
fucking
not ugly.
Anyway. It's jealousy, exactly. Yeah, somebody called me yeah, it was like that account right here.
Somebody called me chopped and it
This
hurt my
fucking
feelings.
bitch.
Yeah, let me show you the fucking account that called me chopped so you guys can like harass her. Fuck her. Guys, let me just tell you right now, you guys are more than welcome to like call me ugly. You're more than welcome to call me chopped. You are more than welcome to call me whatever the fuck you want. I do not care. Call me okay, well, I'm not gonna go that far with it. I'm not gonna encourage that kind of behavior, but like, listen, call me chopped, call me ugly, call me the ugly duckling, call me bugman, call me, goat, okay? Call me, listen, I was a classic, back in middle school, okay? I actually was popular in high school, okay? Yeah, I was. But, back in middle school, I was bullied, dude. I was bullied, and they used to call me Bug Boy, okay? Because I had big old eyes, okay? So I've already heard everything. It does not affect me. I don't care. I don't care what people call me. If you're secure in yourself, you shouldn't care, right? It's so fucking stupid, dude. It's actually, like, so embarrassing and pathetic. Okay, sure. All right. Weird joke concerning incest. Let's check that out. Oh, okay, wait, hold on.
Guys, this is so problematic. Canonically, they're twins. So, like, this is just, like, weird. Hey, my take, if Vivinos does it, it's based, okay? Incest, wincest.
Dude, he made an incest joke, and that's evil because that's edgy. That's like actually, so like guys, I don't know if you actually knew this, but like incest is actually like a bad thing to do. So to make a joke about it is actually really bad. I don't know if you knew that.
Can we go back to the pre-ordering stuff, please? For the love of God, man. Can we please go back to the pre-ordering stuff? Like, this is crazy. Why do we care? Okay. Look, I was being a little bit of a little troll there, okay, Sully, but I was. I was class president in junior year, so yeah, pretty freaking cool. Okay. Can we pull Vic in for a sentence call? Vic's not around right now. But hey, if you wanted to join and have fun with me and be my co-host, you can. I'm getting pretty desperate. So what else we got? Shooshi in this clip shouts out Vosh. Are we fucking serious? Okay. Great. What is this?
Country.
Let's see.
African warlord run country. But nah. And I'm not trying to talk down on Africa, by the way. I'm just really putting
Hey, I ain't trying to talk shit on Africa, man. They're really cool, man.
things into perspective. You wouldn't expect this from a first world country like the United States.
Whoa.
Actually, you can't say first world because that's actually a form of a microaggression towards people like Africans.
But yeah, I like what Vosh said here. It could be you, It could be you, citizen, immigrant, or undocumented, man or woman, white or black, whatever the fuck. It literally doesn't matter. Like, it was a white blonde lady today. You inconvenience one of these animals.
Dude, he freaking like shouted out Vosh even though he doesn't know who Vosh is, and it's pretty freaking clear that he had no idea who the fuck Vosh was. Oh my god, this is so sad and scary. This is actually so freaking scary, dude. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. I'm freaked out. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty freaked out right now.
That's my Penguin Zero. except that I was being way too, like, emotive.
Guys, I'm gonna be pretty honest with you. This ShooshiMooshi guy, he's pretty cooked. He's actually done quite a few lay microaggressions against various people such as Africans, and you know, we here on the Penguin Zero channel, we do not have tolerance for that sort of thing.
Okay. I'd co-host, but Flatley and Vic bullied me for my voice. Also, no one likes women co-hosts. We might need to start having co-host tryouts, okay? Dude, Green should co-host. Green should co-host. That would be awesome. We need Green to co-host. As shown by this in the screenshot, this guy is subscribed to Destiny. Who fucking cares, dude? Who cares? Oh my god, I don't care. God, what is this shit? All right, so now we have this. All right, so this is, you know, another more serious doc here. All right, and then we're gonna get to Shushi's response itself. But before we get to this part of the doc, let me just go ahead and show these. So this is some like ShooshiMooshi like coping on main and like freaking the fuck out, okay? And I did these in chronological order here.
I hate drama. Man, after this, I'm just not looking for a GF anymore. Single forever.
Dude, that is so fucking brave. Oh, hi Future. How are you?
I just finished work for the day. Still got to be at work for like another 4 hours or so.
Why do you have to be at work when you're not doing work?
Because it's 12-hour shift, man.
That makes no sense to me, but all right, man. That's cool. Sure.
What do you mean? Like if you got like shift work, right? And they're like they expect you to be there from like let's say like 9 till 5. Just because you do your job that you need to do that day at like fucking noon doesn't mean you get to leave, right?
Well, that just seems evil and unfair, but either way,
I get paid for it. I'm getting
Fair
paid
enough.
to be like your co-host with like a shitty microphone.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, so this guy is gonna be single forever.
More than you've ever paid me, by the way, just to be clear.
Okay, more than you've ever asked me to pay you. Also, to be fair, you make it too easy. Look in the side chat. What did you do now, dude? What are you fucking doing to me? What are you doing? Templeton pre-orders Stop! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dude, what the fuck?
What is this?
Wait for you. He would come back to me when you try 18. I'm not gonna say no.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I'll wait for you.
Okay, and then you fucking keep the fucking awful noises I was making too. This is evil. You should be punished for this. You should be punished for this. You should be killed for this, dude. This is evil. We used to kill people like you, Bunglas. Little mute, deaf, and dumb people like you, okay, who never speak, okay? We used to kill people like you, Bunglas. This is evil. Fuck you. I don't even care that you're an Inuit, okay? I'm gonna commit a war crime against you, okay? God, fuck you, dude. I'm literally gonna commit an Eskimo war crime
Why do you
against
hate
you.
Bungalow so much?
I hate him because he's an Inuit, okay? There, I said it. Now he has another clip to fucking make about me. Now he has another clip to make about me, and he's gonna say, Templeton hates Inuits? Yes. This one in particular, yes. Okay, I love most of them. I love it when they club baby seals to death. They're really cool. But like you, fuck you, okay? Fuck you, okay? Fuck. God, dude, somebody needs to kill this guy. Okay, anyways. So this Alex person says, why are we still going with all of this after it's been already addressed? Are people still taking things out of context? Shushi says,
It's a mixture. People are taking things out of context and mixing up the sequence of events because they're finding and being fed a false recollection of what happened by the girl who admitted to lying herself. She said she was going to do all this literally, all just because I didn't want to date her after being suspicious of her possibly lying to me about her age at this time. I thought that she rejected you, lil bro. I'm confused. You're confusing me.
And then somebody responds, which is just horrible.
You said literal slurs that you can't reclaim. And also, you're an incest offender and more. Hope people are on your ass 24/7.
Really? You're just gonna call it ancestor? Can we just talk about him pre-ordering her? Can we talk about that instead? Like, why are we focused on all of this stupid bullshit that nobody cares about?
Incest offender?
Dude, foul, bro. What? Because of a Vocaloid joke I made 4 years ago? Alright, bro. Y'all are not serious people.
And then someone else says, be careful, Shushi. He's like, of what? Stupid character limit. But you have my full support, though. Oh, thank God. Thank God that we have the support of a kiosk bean. And they, in bio, 15 mentally deranged. Okay, great. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have even shown that. Okay, great.
Dude, why'd you show that? That's
Oh,
evil.
fuck off. Don't. You guys, my own people, my own team is canceling me left and right, and it's disgusting. Okay, I asked for clippers, not this kind
I
of
haven't
clipper.
done anything.
I know I asked for clippers at the beginning of the stream, not these kind of clippers. Okay, I need good clips. I need good clips where people actually want to watch me, not where they think I'm like a vapid
surely, like,
pedophile. Okay,
look.
I don't like that. You know, shockingly
Look.
enough.
There's like a Britney Spears thing where it's like even like the bad moments can still like give you attention kind of thing, whatever the fuck the saying's called. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even. You just use
Like,
a
even
Britney
bad
Spears
publicity
quote,
is,
and
like,
you
good
expect me to take
publicity?
you seriously? Are we being for real?
She's still famous now.
Do you think she's famous for good reasons right now?
Yeah.
Okay, man. All right, I give up. I just give up, dude. Whatever.
What's wrong, dude?
Okay,
Like,
so anyways, now
you want
she
to be
says,
like Britney Spears?
I don't want to be like Britney Spears. Get away from me, dude.
Dude, what the
Okay,
fuck? That's evil.
so, okay, I will no longer DM girls online. I hate all of you. Single forever. I'm just gonna go act lost at a Barnes & Noble or go to a Starbucks every day. Responding to this person saying, brother, this is your karma. Because he got into an argument with, oh my god, what? I literally love his videos, bro. Why can't any famous guy be normal? And then someone says, sorry, I'm hesitant to provide screenshots because as people don't want to speak up, but if you look in my comments, other girls are speaking up. But basically, ShooshiMooshi had a weird Asian thing and often goes for younger women, and this is a result of his long-term behavior. He admits to the fact that he in the past has done these kind of things, and I'm aware that many girls he's talked to, but from his current messages...
Check DMs for cooked video of this British sig.
Okay, bet. Thank you for the two. And doxing and harassment behavior towards this girl as well as edgy jokes, he doesn't seem to have changed much at all. Lol is all.
Bruh, I didn't dox her. She has a public profile and everything where she went on to try to fake blackmail me just because I cut her off. I responded publicly after she took things publicly first, for such a selfish reason too. I didn't groom anyone, nor did I start any of this public mess. It's petty drama in the end.
And then, brother, this is your karma. In which he responded, which makes this response even cornier, right?
I will no longer DM girls online. I hate all of you. To clarify, I did not go specifically after girls younger than me, and with no platforms to leverage my clout or whatever. I deadass hit up girls that I find cute, and that's it. No manipulation, no grooming, etc. I've gotten with girls older than me, and even significantly so. Online, the age groups tend to skew younger, cause, duh, that's
I thought he
mostly
was
who's
about to say
online.
that it's like I have also gone for women that are younger than me.
Well, he has. I mean, like, this girl turned out to be 15, and he claimed that she lied and said that she was 19, but jury's out on that one.
What was his age?
27.
Oof.
He
I think that's
also
a little bit past the age gap.
well upon finding out her actual age, he said to her that, you know, if she wants to, that she can wait until she turns 18 and then hit him back up.
Oh, that's just grooming.
I know.
That's super epic.
Yep.
I'm
So
glad
then,
that you agree that grooming is super epic. Can someone clip that?
okay. I don't hunt for younger girls. Wait, well, okay, that's a really weird thing to even say, but okay. that's just insane, dude. That's just
Why is
insane.
all like quotes?
I don't know. I don't hunt for them. I just look for them. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, okay.
Dude, you
sure.
can just get clipped so horribly.
Yeah, I know. You guys like to clip chimp the fuck out of me. Anyways, it can't be that just because I'm someone with a large YouTube audience, I'm now not allowed to try to find a relationship with someone not as rich or clouded up as me. Unrealistic and unfair
Wait.
standard. What is nobody's
There's a new
talking
clip-
about that.
Simpleton. There's a new clip on you.
Okay, well, we'll check it out later. You don't get to call me a predator because of that. Hell no. Okay. So then, and this is also from May 4th. So as you guys can see, this has been going on for a very long time, but he made his most recent video about it 9 days ago. All right, let's read this one.
Dressing things. The girl involved in the drama with me the other day reached out to me to combine statements. Here's her pic below. I'm addressing two things. Our thing with our messy fallout the other day, and my questionable DMs from years ago with the girls. Firstly, I'm so sorry to that girl who's been working with me on this. For any and all threats that she may have gotten. Okay, so I think we need to read this second document before we get into this. So, this is like seemingly the most serious document. We've been doing, you know, baby shit before now, okay? This is where it gets real. This document is a collaborative effort, compiled, reviewed, and edited with contributions from 7+ girls that I've spoken with.
I did not want to speak publicly about this. Oh, come on. The worst way to start any doc. The way that this situation's been handled and the way it began leaves me feeling that staying silent would make me complicit. The issue here is not simply personal frustration. It's a contradiction between public image and private behavior. Shooshi has built a platform around criticizing... Yeah, we've already seen all that. My concern is that his private behavior, based on my experience and the experiences of others that I've spoken to, appears fundamentally inconsistent with the person that he presents publicly. He is an exploitative man who constantly undermines the experiences of victims and those that feel targeted both in his content and personal behavior. In late 2024, he followed me and initiated conversations with me. At the time, he was fully aware that I was 17 years old. I'd like to see proof, but okay. Over time, these conversations increasingly took a flirtatious tone, which, in my view, began crossing boundaries that should have been obvious to any adult interacting with a minor. At the time, he was 25. I eventually cut off contact after recognizing what I believed to be the nature of his intentions. Looking back, the pattern of communication felt less like casual conversation and more like testing boundaries, maintaining contact with the expectation that these boundaries would eventually disappear once I turned 18. I want to be clear. I'm careful with serious terms, and I'm not interested in exaggeration. I'm not claiming criminal conduct where I cannot prove it, but I am saying that this behavior was inappropriate, deeply uncomfortable, and reflective of a serious lapse in judgment from an adult who knew exactly how old I was. Had I been more valuable, more encouraging, or less aware of what is happening, I believe the situation could have been escalated into something much worse. The screenshots are attached at the end of this document. So, it was legal and I wasn't manipulating them with clout or money, whatever. But yeah, it was just being brought to my attention that by me being as reckless as I was with who I DM, one of the girls ended up being 17, and I had said something like, "You should visit my state in the future." Nothing happened. In the future, he emphasizes, by the way. Nothing happened. Things didn't get deeper or progress beyond that. I'm so sorry to those of you that I gave weird vibes to. I promise I wasn't preying on you. Okay, great. Thank God. Dude, he promised. Guys, case closed. Guys, case closed. He promised. Okay. I have concerned parties reaching out to me about you. Dude, Denal is gonna use the clips that you've like made, and like I'm gonna get in trouble. And you're like an evil person, and you should be like stoned to death. Okay. This statement was a lie.
You asked for clippers though.
I asked for okay. Fuck you, dude. He engaged with me knowing well that I was 17 at the time and suggested various times to me that other girls to go to his state and meet him. He continues to threaten me through violations of my privacy and threats of exposing personal information and photos. Again, I would like to see proof of any of this, but okay. It does seem like he tacitly admits that he knew that she was 17 with this whole thing of, you should visit my state in the future. This is part of why I no longer believe his previous claims and that he had moved past this kind of behavior. He's acknowledged engaging in simp behavior before and framed it as something he's grown out of. But based on my experience and what I've learned from others, I do not believe this change is as clear as he claims. In particular, what I found most disturbing was his response after I publicly shared screenshots of our conversations to call him out. This compelled me to speak up. Certainly copyrighted. Hold on. Wank. Okay. Rather than address the substance of my concerns or try to take accountability for his past actions, he escalated the situation and responded by publicly posting screenshots and messages from when I was barely 17 and framing them as evidence that I was trying to seduce him. He included private images from me from that time, images he himself characterized as inappropriate now, despite acknowledging that I was underage. He posted these screenshots to threaten and coerce me to remove my screenshots of his questionable behavior. This decision is indefensible. And then Shooshi says, I was uncomfortable and confused to what made you send this weird pic of your backside. It was, if I was weird, I would have said something weird here, but nah. I for real thought you were drunk or something. You tried initiating something that I wasn't down with. Why'd you continue talking to the 17-year-old then after she sent a picture of her ass, if that's allegedly what happened? Me in a cosplay, wow.
Why did you just, like, not block her?
Yeah, and then apparently sent a picture of him in a cosplay? Is it form-fitting? Sure, so I'm assuming that it showed bulge. Is that what that means? I literally have an example of you acting weird and then actually trying to, I don't know, seduce me, even though I had no interest in you. I was weirded out by these messages. Not great. Not great. Hold on one second.
My question is, like, why are they not providing, because, like, the screenshots that I'm seeing is not the screenshots of the conversation. It's just like ShooshiMooshi talking about.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that maybe that'll happen later. I'm just kind of taking it as it goes so far. but it is confusing for sure. So,
Well, I mean, just like if you're making a doc, why not just like add the screenshots where he's talking to this supposed minor?
I agree. So then Shushi responds, just drop this, man. I'm really not a fan of public BS. No reason to muddy things more. Delete your screenshot implying I had weird intentions in this because I didn't, and I'll delete my stuff. This is petty and gross. Damn, really quick though, I knew it. I knew blank thought we were something. That's why she was so clingy at times. Me, alright, it's late, I'm gonna work out. Her, what? No, at this time, what if someone kidnaps you? Like, she'd really want to keep talking. And then I brought this girl from Japan, she'd obviously get jealous. You're cooked, airball. He admits that he interpreted the situation as a 17-year-old making advances on him. In later screenshots, you will see that the one repeatedly texting and being clingy is here. Okay, so she is going to show the screenshots. This is just like preface. Sure. I think that it's definitely like, what's it called? Ordered in a stupid way, but like, it's okay. It's okay. That's not an egregious sin. As long as she shows the actual conversations.
It's horrible. We should kill them.
If an adult genuinely believes a minor is behaving inappropriately towards them, the responsible response is to end contact, establish boundaries, and remove themselves from the situations. It is not to continue engaging, encourage that dynamic, ask what went wrong when contact ends, and later weaponize those interactions publicly. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay. So then, from ShooshiMooshi here, I'm assuming, what is this? Is this Instagram, I think? I think that is.
That is Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay. Sure. So, yo, we good? Is everything okay? Just curious because of the radio silence on Discord, Limfow. Hey, it's me again. Sorry for the random message. Just wanted to say congratulations and good. He did not even discourage what he later framed as inappropriate. He continued the dynamic for another 2 months, even reaching out again after 8 months. And when confronted, his response was not accountability, but deflection by shifting focus onto the actions of someone who was at the time still a minor. I also want to address something directly. I genuinely had no interest in him, however his ego may interpret it. I was simply...
What?
Heyo, I got info on a Sonic pred known as Fleetway VA official, Justice for my community. Absidy92. For the bare bones of it, Zexio has a good video on it.
Okay, are you just giving a 5, or are you wanting me to check out a bit of that video? It's fine either way. Just let me know. Thank you for the 5, I really appreciate it. Definitely will check it out at some point. Alright. I was simply curious about why he would message me at all, as he was a large content creator, and wasn't very eager to text and respond to him, and eventually, I just never bothered again. I was a teenager at the time. I was insecure, immature, and struggling with my own face and body image. So, when I was feeling unwell, as I stated that my head hurt many times, I mistakenly sent a mirror selfie to whoever I was responding to on my phone at the time, and forgot about it. I have blurred and removed the images from the message. They are not explicit, but they are my private images that only I have the right to post. My messages are indicative of this phase that I went through, and that time I would post these kind of body check videos on my own private TikTok as well. I do not claim that every message I sent reflects good judgment, but this does not erase the larger fact that I was 17 and he was 25. That difference in age, maturity, and responsibility matters. I never expected that my teenage body and insecurities would be weaponized and used to publicly humiliate me. This level of unwarranted cruelty is disturbing to me. Below is what he frames as seduction and what was in the screenshots that he posted. Said image was sent at the text, quote, literally. He does not respond in an uncomfortable or confused manner as he claims. Alright, so we're finally getting into it. Great.
Let's go. I want to see
57
those
real
DMs.
and natural viewers BTW.
Why is it in white mode?
I don't know. It's annoying, isn't it? Thank you for the 2. Thanks for the 2, Chris. You are a disgusting piece of shit, and I genuinely hope that you get curd stomped on the street, okay? Thank you.
Dude, what did he do?
He just said 57 real and natural viewers, by the way. He's like saying that I'm like botting. He's a fucking asshole.
Is this Kristen Ark?
No, it's Chris. It's friend Chris.
Kristen Ark? That's crazy.
No, he's
Why would Chris do that?
the epic Mexican in my private server. Okay.
Kristen Ark?
Yeah, Kristen Ark. Yep.
Appreciate it, thank you.
So, Shushi says, sure, it'd be my first time getting a better idea of how you look too. I'm sure you're a healthy weight. Okay. Alright, this is already insane. Okay. This is already insane. Okay. Up until this point, I haven't really been able to give opinions when you ask me questions like that. Literally. Damn. So, EDTWT, I'm not sure what that... Oh, isn't that a eating disorder tweet for tweet? I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay. And then he says, I'll be real, I don't know what else to say. I'm snatched. I need. What? What do you need? Sleep. Yes, I agree. Don't forget the water. My hair did messy. At least if you am unhealthy, I am still snatched. Your hair's nice. I don't think you're unhealthy. Just don't lose any more weight. Okay. 2018. Long time. Yeah, next time we get on call, I could tell you about that time. Wait, did I already? Like, how I was doing stuff for others, but not really for myself? Like, I hated my life. I think I did tell you that. Anyways, sorry, moving on.
Your ankles are fine. Ankles are the thinnest parts on everyone, besides wrists.
It's insane. My wrists are worse. Go. I feel like I'm dying.
Tell me what you guys did.
Weird thing to say. And then Lumphao? No. Oh, okay. I don't know, it really seemed like it at first. Slurring messages and you were jumping all over the place. I was like, she's tweaking. Anyways, I hope you're okay. I am tweaking. Sends a weird... What the fuck is this? What is this, Future?
I think that's like a head pat thing with like a lolly girl, which is fucking bizarre.
Seems like it, doesn't it? Hi, Wendy Ho. Thanks for being here. You have a good night, too. Thought it meant eating disorder Twitter. Oh, I thought it meant tweet for tweet, but it might just mean Twitter. Yeah, it's definitely eating disorder something related to Twitter. So then shows that. This is you. I hate VTuber. I don't watch them, but some clips are funny as fuck. I don't cry like that. So, my only problem so far is that I haven't seen any indication that he knew that this girl was 17. I'd like to see that, obviously. Right?
I mean, this is just weird. I don't really see it as like inappropriate so far. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's inappropriate if he knows the age. It's probably not good to be talking to a 17-year-old like this.
We haven't seen like a message like that, so.
Right, I'm just saying assuming what she says is true, which I'm not going to assume, but I'm like going with that hypothetical, this would be inappropriate. But as of now, we don't have any indication of that, and I need that before.
Right.
That's, you know, pro tip to anybody making a doc. Like, if there's a problematic age gap, you need to set in the very front that this guy knew about the age gap, or proof that he should have known about the age gap, etc., right? So, I had called him out for his inappropriate behavior with me and many other minors or young girls. I had spoken to people in my own circles and discovered that my experience did not appear isolated and that many had experience with him being a nuisance and crossing major boundaries. After describing my experience to another friend without naming him, she correctly identified who I was talking about from only the first letter of his name. Oh my god, what? I can't say, but like, big YouTuber. I'm not gonna tell, I promise. It's secret. I actually kind of feel like it's just insane. I might know? Question mark, question mark? 300k-ish. Probably. I don't watch that shit. Think it's Aorden 300. I don't know what that means. Okay, wait. Does it start with an S? I'm psychic, I think. I might have a feeling. Have a feeling? Tell me. Bro. Okay. Yes. Shushi. That was the point where I began looking more closely. A friend of mine who was 19 at the time told me that he had also pursued her after noticing him as a mutual friend. Lumphao, did he DM you first? Yep. He's actually crazy. This man is unhinged. Bro, I get like I get a new TikTok mutual, like cosplayer like me, and she just knows him. Bruh. Like, because I swear to God, all the people he DMs are Asian. They are. Gross. Like, all the ones he DMs. When is this? Like, timeline. September. I think he's been weird a long time. Jesus, sorry, voice crack. Skull emoji. Wait, this is even like counting Insta DMs. Like a 25-year-old, he shouldn't be talking to minors at all. And even with, like, barely legal. And he doesn't respect boundaries. Can you imagine his DMs? I reviewed his online activity and reached out to him privately to several women who appeared to have interacted with him. Multiple people confirmed that they have been in contact with him since 2023. A pattern emerged. Many were younger women, often smaller content creators, all of whom I talked to are Asian, and all remembering him because of his online status and platform size. Fallen Shadow is a complete lolicon freak. Crazy that he's watching her, or at least has a clip of her. Yeah, that's crazy. That's not a good sign. Hasn't he been saying that he doesn't know if she's the age that she says she is? Why would he still be engaging if he was skeptical? This is a different girl, Speed Racer. The one where he was skeptical of the age, she ended up being 15. But she lied, supposedly, and said that she was 19. This one was a 17-year-old. Okay, so then... Man, give me a break with this constant emphasizing of, it's always Asians. Motherfuckers can have a thing for Latinas, African Americans, whites and blondes, etc., but as soon as someone thinks Asians are cute, y'all trying to make it sound so malicious and nasty, making it sound like pedophilia. I don't have a weird fetish for Asians where I infantilize them or like them for the stereotype of being docile and submissive. Where did you come from with that? Who said that? Who said docile and submissive, bro? You're the first one I've seen say that, but okay. All right. I feel like you already had that in your head a little bit, but okay. I see them as regular people, and I've had awesome experiences with them. Jesus Christ. She also hasn't really reciprocated, but I mean, that could be a Western versus Eastern thing. Like, she hasn't outright returned a compliment or called me handsome or cute or whatever, but she's receptive to mine. I do hear Eastern Asian women are more timid. Less forward? Okay, great. At one point while scrolling through X, I came across a mutual tweet from someone saying that a YouTuber with a substantial following had been hitting on her from the year before. I immediately reached out and knew who it was, because by that point the pattern was already recognizable. He was fine with it, kept trying to meet up. Oh no. I told him I wasn't comfortable with that, and that's when he soft-blocked me. He asked me to move to Texas. Even when I tweeted, people came out. Again, I want to see proof of whatever the fuck you're talking about there, because that's crazy if that's true. We heard multiple stories of my friends' experiences with them, and they're all horrible. It's so strange to see so many people defend this guy whose entire online presence is obviously a facade. He DM'd me when I was 18, and I thought I was cool that he backed off because I was too young, but then he hit me up again literally 2 years later, lol. Dude, there's no way. You too? Oh, I just checked your profile. I think I might remember you. I didn't know your age. You and I never spoke. Lol. My B. Again, though, I'm not ashamed. I didn't try to use my power as a creator to seduce you or whatever. I wasn't big at all 2 years ago. Hell, even now, I'm not that massive. I hit up cute girls like every guy does. That's all. If I learn they're underage, I don't pursue a weird relationship. Power imbalances online are not always obvious, but they are real. Oh, come on. A creator with a large audience carries influence, especially when interacting with younger and smaller creators who may be vulnerable to that attention. He initially reached out to me when I was a much smaller creator myself, and it is difficult to ignore the reality that visibility, status, and subscriber count can shape those dynamics. Some of these women were openly in relationships or told him explicitly that they were lesbian. He wasn't simply shooting shots, he addressed such boundaries like Asian sexuality and would continue to make such advances. He has asked me at 17 and various other girls to meet up with him or go to Texas. This is when I realized his intentions in initiating conversation with me. Well, can we see those DMs? Oh, okay, maybe we can. So then we have, yeah, I know. Omar, how many 18-year-olds have you tried to meet up IRL? I really can't remember about actually wanting to meet or even got to that point. Like I said, a lot of DMs were random. I just see a cute girl and slide in. Bro. Okay. And then, can you come to Texas for university? Oh, future. That's not good. Oh, he's gone? He fucking left? Okay. What a bitch. Fuck this guy. That's not good, though. Can you come to Texas for university? I mean, like, obviously some people attend college at a later age. It's not definitive or anything, but I mean, if we go, like, stereotype-wise, usually you go to college, like, you know, most people typically go to college after they graduate high school. So that's like a tacit acknowledgement to me, at the very least. Doesn't fully indicate everything, but it does not look good. That's what I'm trying to say there. All right. So, God, I'm so fucking bored, dude. I hate how introverted I am. I do not like Texas. Is it high? No. Or nom, sorry. How much do you weigh now?
I hope you're eating well. It's not just me, lol.
I don't know, I haven't checked.
Does your stomach hurt still? Okay, guys, I have an idea. Move to Texas and we make food review videos.
Dude, I told him I'm 17, I'm assuming, and Japanese, and you could just tell from the eeriness from him like a spark. Sure, man. And then somebody responds with their own DMs with him where they say, well, an hour. Low-key, I wanted to ask him if you wanted to hang because I'm solo and we're kind of cool. We totally are, but I'll need to see. I'm trying to get more hours at work since I need money, and I keep on spending it. Ha ha ha. Okay. BMI check? Why? Is that? Oh, right. That's what he's doing. You're right, Bunglas. True. But seriously, though, the only weird messages I've gotten are from men. I started going to uni after high school, and I'm about to get my second degree, and I didn't even know that there are people who go later, and it tends to be people who give the most of a fuck. That is very true. Because they want to get it done, bro. They're ready, you know? Usually when you take a break or something like that, whether it's necessitated or not, you come back and you're ready. Okay. But seriously, though, the only weird messages I've gotten are from men. No, yeah, I get that. I don't get it. Like, I can be down bad, but DMing girls, I don't know, crazy shit? Like, unprovoked? That's crazy. For real. Like, I even said that I like girls, yet they still do this shit because they don't care. Damn. No, yeah, they don't care. It's all just a game to them. Guess I'm fucking dead now. Yay. I'll keep you as a body pillow so I have something to hug at night. I'll talk to you and stuff when I need to clear my head. Meanwhile, you're just rotting. Lol. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I sniff clothes after I wash them. You get another simp in me, no cap. I won't turn degenerate, though, don't worry. I am aware that some people will ask for additional evidence from others. Out of respect for their privacy, I'm not comfortable publicly involving people who have not chosen that for themselves. Some have already spoken in replies to my posts, but I will not give them public attention at any of their names. Some creators with their own audiences, and some are simply private individuals. That is why this is only what I know to my knowledge. Going under women replying or posting their journey of anorexia recovery and replying with "We love obese queens." That's crazy, dude. Fuck off. That's evil. More recently, this broader controversy has reinforced those concerns. While I do not claim to know every detail about the current situation involving other individuals, I do believe aspects of his response further raise concerns about accountability, transparency, and the use of the platform power. I do not fully support either side of that conflict, but I do recognize that harmful behavior, lies, threats, and offensive language may have existed on both sides. But what cannot be ignored is the context and imbalance in responsibility when one person is an adult. I've collaborated with this girl in question to write this document. Even if someone agrees no crime occurred, accountability is not limited to criminal law. Accountability also includes judgment, boundaries, responsibility, and honesty, especially from someone whose platform is built on moral criticism of others. In my opinion, this behavior reflects a pattern of immaturity and hypocrisy that I find deeply off-putting. People gain a little influence and begin acting like they're untouchable, and that kind of arrogance is something I hate. From my experience, he silences and blocks criticism rather than addressing it, and often seems more interested in validation than accountability. He has claimed that certain edgy behavior was adopted for the approval of a girl, but from what I have seen, that explanation does not hold up. These patterns and behaviors of discrimination and lack of moral judgment have existed long before, and when confronted, his instincts seem to be protecting his reputation at the expense of those more vulnerable. So we got an MP4 here. Hold on. What is this? Oh yeah, so that's the whole thing that we've already read. Oh, hold on. We haven't read this first post though. Now I let things with her slide, but I didn't engage in racial attacks. Again, I addressed all of this on my Instagram. Highlight is available for everyone to view. I take accountability for what was my fault, but I also deny the obvious lies. I will respond to this message since it ties to my other ones. People are less likely to believe you because of this. You were okay with doing the hard R and being dropped while you're being besties with a girl who acts like a neo-Nazi, but drew the line at saying the N-word yourself. Yeah, I was a simp in that regard. For that, I 100% do accept accountability. Won't affiliate with people like that anymore and or deem it acceptable just because I like them or whatever. Sure, buddy. Whatever. Okay, so let's see what this is.
What I meant to say
Oh yeah, we've already seen that. Them saying the N-word. Okay, so then more of just like a fucking essay about like, you know, clout chasing and everything, blah, blah, blah. I find it disturbing that he posts, thirst trap style content into that audience when engaging in similar private behavior. Alright, I don't care. Beyond that, I do not view his content or public image as a reflective of strong moral character. He doesn't research, nor does he originally create his videos. He is purely a reaction channel, only recording on top of the videos of other creators and adding no context except jokes about victims and serious crimes like sexual assault and murder. He edits the thumbnails to farm atrocities for clicks and exposes the young audience into topics for callous manner. Okay, I don't really care. He posts thirst trap videos of himself on his TikTok, along with the faces and the stories in which he talks about... Wait, there's no way. He posts thirst trap videos of himself on TikTok, alongside the faces and stories in which he talks and the murder of young children. Like on the same post? There's no way. Is this a thirst trap? Oh my god. Wait, it is a thirst trap. That is crazy. What the fuck is this? Can we find this? Can we find this? Hold on. Can we find this? Wait, this is insane. Hold on. This is absolutely insane. Hold on. Can we find this? Stop, shut up. I don't care. I know how to scroll TikTok. Thank you. So he has 72k followers. All right, let's go date-wise. Where are we at here? We need to get back to... Oh, wow, he doesn't post that much. It doesn't... Unless he's gotten rid of a bunch of shit. Seems like he has gotten rid of a bunch of shit. Yeah, it looks like... Whatever post that was, he's deleted a long time ago, but he does post stuff like this. Stop! God, stop playing the fucking copyrighted music so I can just show the people. Alright, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, look at this. So we got stuff like this. Alright, he's like trying to mog the camera. He's literally doing the obvious thing too, where he sucks in his cheeks, so it's like not nearly as like... It's not impressive, bro. Like, we can all do this. We can all do this, bro. Like, what if I just posted a fucking video of myself doing this, bro? What if I just did this? Can I post a TikTok of me doing this and then I'll go like viral and like crazy? Would that go crazy? Like, this is like, I don't know. I feel like it's pathetic behavior, bro. But okay. All right, sure. So, yeah, he posts a lot of that kind of stuff on his TikTok, clearly. Look at this one. He's again doing that thing with his lips where he's sucking in his cheeks. Really, really cool. So, unfortunately, we can't find him, like, frame logging on, like, a fucking missing child that died, which, I really would like to see, but that's okay. Why he kinda, am I right, guys? And then it's like, Ammon Strouch was an American boy who was murdered by his stepmother. Really? Really, my friend? I'm not doing it correctly? Well then, Bunglas, why don't you turn on your camera and you can show us how? How about that? How about that, buddy? Did you see the picture in the comments? No. People like this are parasites? Yeah, sure. Alright, so then show some of his videos. Bodies inside of a tree?
What the?
That's insane. And then it's man kidnaps and essays 13-year-old girl dismembering her family. Damn! That's crazy. Okay. And yeah, and then shows like a domain expansion meme when he's talking about this like 13-year-old child being killed. Crazy. Okay. Great. He may release old screenshots of any of the people, including private conversations. Yeah. It is scary. He explicitly threatens safety, but I've reviewed this document with many other people who have expressed their concerns. So then he says on May 4th, 2026, if you turn the other cheek and allow them to stay cozy and anonymous, that signals to their brain that they think that they can do it again, or other people will see this and think, oh, well, they're okay, so I'll be okay too, let me make up some other shit. I'm not one of those pussy, holier-than-thou YouTubers. You go low, I'll go lower. Die. Someone tried to play the I'm a minor card too. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I actually hate you more now. What the fuck? That's crazy. Wait, that's fucking crazy. That's a crazy fucking thing to say. What do you mean? You're a child? I actually freaking hate you more. I'm gonna kill you now. Like, okay. I feel like you're getting influenced a little bit too much by the videos that you react to. Like, that's crazy. All right. The child was mutilated beyond recognition. Get mocked, loser. Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's awful. Okay. I understand I'm speaking on behalf on many other people. All right, you're just repeating yourself at this point. So then this is just stuff that they sent. Sure, I don't care. He criticizes Saikuna for targeting younger women, but ultimately doesn't hold himself to the same standard when he's engaging in the more same or more severe behavior. This is just about documenting behavior, establishing a pattern, and allowing more others to make informed decisions for themselves. People can decide what they want to do, whatever. Yeah, okay. All right, more screenshots. 17,000 fucking Jesus. Or 17 fucking thousand, Jesus. Okay, and you're 17 and have brainworms. Okay, so now we know. Now we know for sure. Yes, thank you, God, that a 17-year-old girl across the country knows me. Pretty sure I'm too old for you. 17? I was like, yeah, I'm 25. 25-year-old man being obliterated, roasted by a 17-year-old. Why are you still talking to her then, man? I'm like average. So why are you sending fit pics to the 17-year-old, bro? This was me hiding in the restroom yesterday. Geek. Did you really just call me a geek? I haven't heard that word in so long. Then we got, I promise you I'm not like trying to be a cringe fuckboy. I know people do that with veins. Some people, no, I get it. But for real, mine's just like freak me out sometimes. Like maybe it's too much. Nah, it's normal. Personally, I think it looks cool. And then shows off its veins again, I guess. People will always point out my veins. When I was about to, like your hand, like you run your hand along your arm. Can you like feel it going over your veins? Yeah, probably, bro. Ew, education. I just want to be this and rich. Yes, that is me. That's me. No. Another fit pic where it's like, you know, skin tight or whatever. Shit was loose. Well, it's not skin tight, but you know what I mean. Shit was loose. I had to use my other hand to snatch the waist. Lol. That's a whole ass thirst trap. Wear the wig, bro. Your mom. Obliterated. Deadass. The tail is diabolical, though. I would TBH, but I just dropped $1,000 on a hotel 2 days ago and $2K yesterday on tuition. You look cute in it. Like, you got that sleep-deprived look. Wait, let me see something. Yeah, you have eye bags, so you're good there. Never thought I'd see one of those threads for myself. I always see it in memes, but look. Can you come to Texas for university? So we already saw that. Yeah, I won't lie, I was feeling myself. Shit felt good on me, I could deadass sleep in it. I can do that too. Shows another fit pic. Looks like pajamas, not gonna lie. Someone said that, do what? Yeah, I mean, it is obviously insanely inappropriate to be sending like fit pics and stuff like that to like 17-year-olds. Yeah, like that's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be jail for me. Hold on, let's prove Chris wrong, guys. I know all of you are gonna troll me and just say no, but let's prove Chris wrong, okay? So we can be super epic and helpful, okay? So then we have that about the weight and stuff. Honestly, in the future, I definitely show you some hentai my friends have shown me. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, objectively, that shit is so funny. Like, I remember watching one in the Chili's parking lot with them in a car, just busting out laughing at it. It's so stupid sometimes. Okay. Cosplay her shows what seems to be a scantily clad girl. She's cute, but I'm broke. I got you. Offers to buy her a cosplay, a 17-year-old a cosplay. Great. Great. Look at the thumbnail of the video that I sent you in DMs real quick. Let me see. What the fuck is this green stuff, dude? That's evil. Dude, what the fuck is this? This is crazy. Hold on. I had to take a screenshot of it so it, like, effectively shows the thumbnail. Hold on. This is fucking insane, bro.
What? That neighbor Chris ain't real.
So true. So true, Spoops. Thank you for the 2. That is so true and so real. Okay. Babysitter essayed and killed a 3-year-old, then claims he did it while, I don't know. And then she seduced me.
She's 3 years old.
And then found dead in box. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, it's one thing to do stuff like content like this when it's just like, I don't know, low stakes bullshit or whatever, or just like kind of doing it with like, I don't know, over edited slop or whatever. But when this is you, bro, when this is you, and you're talking about like 3-year-olds getting like raped and stuff, and this is what you're showing, like, I mean, this is just absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane to me. Okay. So offering to buy the 17-year-old, you know, a little cosplay thing. 25-year-old man being obliterated and roasted by a 17-year-old. Oh my god. This is a screenshot from the stream or what, bro? And then sends this weird like looking lolly sort of girl. And imagine how fun it would be to manhandle her tiny body. Why is he sending this? I just walk around the house looking for things to bend her over and fuck her on. Imagine. Why is he sending this to a 17-year-old? So then he also says, like, I literally found it by Googling and then saw it on X videos, and the thumbnail is you know, ass. So no, Lumphao. Shit's leaking with Joker juice. It's too wild. I'm trying to remember that the artist name. Oh, this is a hard watch. Skull emoji. Are you watching? Oh my god, Gooner. I'm on Twitter. This is lame. So they're talking about porn. You need to grow a bit. How motherfuckers with attachment issues look at you after you mention another person. She's not that tall. Nah, I mean grow. JK. Also, I just get shy whenever I compliment anyone. For real, I instantly thought that you were cute, but I also was afraid that it might, maybe it was an older video. You're young as it is right now, so yeah, I'm sorry. Are you mad? I'm sorry, says the Sushi. I'm okay, not mad. Good. Shows Squidward exploding. Hi. Oi, oi, oi. You doing alright? Been a little quiet. Let me know, whenever you want. Okay. More accounts and his lies. Here he was being weird with my legs. It was me on the leg extension like a normal pic, and he tried flirting, but I obviously didn't feel so secure. When I was 18, I mean, thank God, thank goodness, but then again it started.
Derail.
Okay, bet, Chris. Thank you for the 5. We'll get to it when we do derails, for sure, bud. You were a 25-year-old and a 16-year-old's DMs. She obviously caught on you being a fucking creep, and there were more girls saying shit about you. I don't care how you want to take things out of context. You're a pedophile, and I hope you die. Someone says. I didn't know her actual age at the time. I emphasized with the fact that she was 16, which I didn't know, to imply something weird does nothing. I wasn't attracted to her, lol. So much hate and vitriol in your heart. Damn, calm down, buddy. I hope you get a life. Say wallahi, put that on. 17, not 16, but still. It's still terrible, obviously. Give me another 10 and I'll do it right now, Chris, but the way that we do derails these days, we don't do them instantly, bro. We take time to do them in between segments. Ooh, another. I've been aware of this group and people. These are specific people who have hated me for years for no valid reason. They just do and they're all tied to this Gabe person. They've hijacked my situation to further their vendetta against me. They don't care about actual victims or actual predators. Doesn't seem like you do either, bro, but okay. They only care about targeting me. They salivated at that blank girl for posting what she did. Used her as like a toy.
His history of DMing girls.
Like, oh brother. No, I can't, I'm sorry. So, and then I'm assuming that this is a second person's account or something. I'm not sure, but let's see. I'd like to start off this by saying my interactions with Omar at first didn't seem appropriate. I noticed some things that felt odd to me, but I brushed it off as not a big deal until I met another girl who said she had a weird feeling about him. I was friends with Omar when I was 16. I posted an Insta story about wanting to start streaming, and he offered to help or give advice if I needed it. A little after, he responded to one of my posts privately, asking my age, and I told him that I was a minor. He also responded with that he did assume I was a minor too. He initially assumed I was 17. A bit later in our DMs, I told him I was 16 in a convo that came up, but even after he didn't break contact. Oh, hey, so that's cool. You want to start Twitch? I stream just chatting primarily, which is chill, lol. Is that what you want to do? Yeah, mainly that and stream games for fun, but I also don't know how to set up that shit, so I'm still very iffy on it. If you need any pointers, you can ask me. I got you. I use OBS Studio for the software. It's overwhelming at first, but by playing with it, you'll get comfortable at first fast. Just gotta Google stuff as you go, and yeah, you can ask me. I'll do my best, lol. Wait, now I want to know, lol. Yeah, I was gonna guess that you were a minor. You seemed young. You're 17, right? That's good, that you're starting this phase already. I'm a late bloomer. Sigh. I'm almost 17. Normally, this wouldn't be odd to me, but considering that he recently posted a statement about admitting to rapid-firing a bunch of DMs to Asian cosplay girls because he was lonely and wanted a relationship, and I fit that demographic, I find it a bit odd that he let me keep talking to him knowing that I was a minor. And then this is what he says. Okay, here's the personal issue I need to come clean about that came up. Me hitting up a bunch of girls in the past. They've since found out about each other. A while ago, around 2 or 3 years ago, I was lonely and desperate for connection and a relationship with someone. This led to me sliding in many girls' DMs in free time. So many over the years that I can't remember lots of them. I talked to one, and if I got the slightest vibe that they weren't into me, I'd block and move on to the next. That's crazy. Okay. Not only that, but when I learned that he had a pattern of DMing girls who were minors, I got concerned. But as a 4 to 25-year-old man, maybe you shouldn't be make close friends with teenage cosplay girls. Not to mention the fact that he did publicly flirt with girls who were 18 and 19. I mean, yeah, it's not as obviously. This is disappointing to me because I used to trust him. Blah blah blah. He vented a lot about his ex-situationship because I just happened to be mutuals with her. Even though I offered to listen, he went a little too into detail sometimes about what happened. Let's see. Responded late at night. I was pretty beat up about it, but whatever. She was still in a joking mood and even sent a kind of spicy pic, like out of the shower, nothing nude, but like in a robe and her shoulders showing. So it was like, yes, okay, maybe I'm in the clear. A couple jokes pushing the boundaries, law. Like it's in. I said something sweet and funny. She'd be like, oh, let me give you head already. Followed by, who said that? Sorry, cat ran across my keyboard. He didn't really seem too cautious about bringing inappropriate topics to minors, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this is a 16-year-old. You shouldn't be talking about this shit with them, obviously. Okay. Want to see actual brother and sister shit? Shows Coffin of Annie and Lele shit. Oh my god, I hate that they made Lele fine as fuck. Have you played that game? No, but I saw the ending. They basically fucked off this off-screen in a dream. Great. I trusted a lot and listened to him, blah blah blah. Nah, but yeah, we don't have to play a game or whatever. I remember someone suggested that I should start posting on YouTube, or at least YouTube Shorts, but I'll be down to just hop on and talk. If you ever want to rant, I got you too. Honestly, I had no intention of sharing this information publicly, but due to recent events, I would just like to point out that he was the one who encouraged minors to befriend and trust him, not minors trying to initiate something or seduce him like he was claiming here. And even if that was the case, wouldn't you, as a grown man, cut contact with the minor who's trying to seduce you instead of keeping them as a friend? And that's the tweet that we read earlier about all of this. Dude, do we have 2 Tyrones? New Resident Evil game just announced? That's cool. We got 2 Tyrones in the chat. That's crazy. That's evil. Father Tyrone stands with his son to breaking the cycle of fatherless children. Real. I also did read his response, which seemed fishy. He claimed that he only DM'd one girl who was 7. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't need her to analyze the response. I'm just looking for evidence because we'll read the response ourselves. There's no reason to justify being friendly with so many minors. Yeah. These intentions were flirtatious. All right, so now it's just like ranting. Okay. So, and then we also do have evidence that Blurk sent me that I'll pull up real quick. What is this? Is this a new doc or did we already do this one? Yeah, that's the one that we just did. Okay, cool. So self roles. So as you can see here, we've got the role menu age. Give yourself a role. And then under 13 is a role, despite under 13 being against TOS. right? You're not allowed to be on Discord if you're under 13. Despite that fact, though, we have 2 examples here of 2 people that we're obviously not going to show the names of, who are supposedly under 13 in this server, who have been there since May 23rd and May 30th. I mean, no reason that they, you know, haven't been kicked out, right? That's plenty of time. If you have a mod team, or even if you're, like, I understand that there's 11,000 people, but if you can't run a ship like this, bro, like, you're allowing these people to be in here for that extended period of time, that's just weird. That's just weird, right? I'm not even, like, trying to make, like, a, you know, a crazy allegation based on that or anything. I'm just saying it's weird, right? So, all right, now, and in exchange for Blurg giving me that, I do feel compelled to show this real quick. So, you know, he has some accusations about green. So there you go. There you go, Blurg. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Okay, so let's finally get into the video. All right.
Hello, YouTube. Very serious video today.
I just wanted to show all the new viewers at the beginning of this because it's one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen.
This video's been very long overdue. For the past 2 months, I haven't been eating well because of this, because of what I'm about to expose. There have been
guys, he hasn't been freaking eating well, guys. Hey, guys, he hasn't been freaking eating well, guys. Come on, guys. He hasn't been freaking eating well. Come on.
That have been shed because I never thought anything like this would happen to me. This girl's a monster, and I've been terrorized by
this girl's a monster. This 14-year-old girl is a fucking monster. This fucking 14-year-old chud girl that, like, has been fucking ruining my chud life. Such a monster.
Person for the past 2 months or like month and a half. I'm just gonna cut straight to the chase now and say,
would be really cool to see you talk about the 17-year-old and the 16-year-old. Wouldn't that be cool to see you talk about that in a video? But no, we just have this. Now, place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, if you think he's gonna talk about pre-ordering this girl after he found out that she was 15. Place your bets. Here, we'll even do a poll. Do you really do you want to? Do you want to? It's not even letting me close the poll. Hold on. It's not letting me close the poll that I currently have. It's not even showing it anymore. This is so evil. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Hey, what this video is about. I'm going to be exposing this girl on TikTok by the name of Japanese Girl for actively trying to ruin my reputation, to ruin my relationships with people, to ruin my career by spreading lies, and by saying, and these are her words, by the way, I have screenshots of every...
Using AI and lying about your age isn't cool, by the way. No, but it's funny. Whoa.
She's doing our job for us and destroying her own credibility, admitting out in the open lying about everything about me using AI to fake screenshots and audios.
No, it's using AI to, like, fake her age. That's what she's talking about, very clearly.
Everything I'm about to say.
Still insane. But no, you said the N-word, brother. Just accept it. Accept it and move on. Because a huge part of this, for some reason, is him saying the N-word and the F-slur. Fucking get over it. Just admit to it. Who cares? Like, Jesus Christ.
Today, from people, friends of hers, that came to their senses and were like, yo, like, this girl's insane. She needs to be stopped. They reached out to me, leaking things that she was saying that she was planning on doing. And one of the screenshots that was released to me, she literally says she is willing to do anything to ruin my
yeah, we already read that.
Make sure that I lose everything. And in this other screenshot, she is captured saying, I'm going to make a video where I may or may not fake cry so that people will believe me. And then Omar's not...
Okay.
Gonna make a video because he's so scared, so I'm gonna win. So already start off the bat, like, she's lost all credibility, but I still do want to get ahead and expose everything about this girl. This girl doxes people that she doesn't like. She will even then spread lies to their friends and family, their personal friends and family, to try and get them to cut her target off. And she's basically been trying to do similar to me, but you guys are spreading misinformation by lying. I'm going to expose my entire relationship with this girl and why I am at this point now, why we are at this point now, and I'm having to make this video to basically defend myself against lies because this girl...
All right, place your bets in chat. Place your bets in chat. All right, I got the poll running. Place your bets.
Seemingly has never had a taste of karma before, and things backfired on her, and now she is stopping at nothing to try and ruin me. I'm also bringing attention to this matter because I'm not the only one that she's hurting by doing this. I have a platform. I'll be okay. You know, I'm gonna prove everything wrong in this video, but she's doing this all at the age of 15 years old. 15. And she lied to me about her age, by the way. While I was talking to her, she always told me she was 19, but I know the truth now. If she's doing this at 15...
Dude, he knows the freaking chudding truth right now, guys.
They're victim. She doxed somebody else. If she's doing this at 15...
Dude, she freaking dox 15-year-old...
when she's older, if she's not given a wake-up call. So yeah, I mean, that's the purpose of today's video. We're gonna get into some really disturbing stuff. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So here we are on my Instagram. You might be wondering, why are we on my Instagram? Funny thing is, I have actually explained and debunked everything about this girl on here.
Why is none of it available anymore? Isn't that weird?
In these 3 highlights. I'm not going to go through all of them. I will give you a TLDR of most of it, but honestly, please go to my Instagram and read through these, okay?
I'd love to if it was still on your Instagram. Weirdly, though, it's not.
They're in chronological order from right to left. You would read this one first, named Drama Explained. Then you would read this one called Debunking. And then you would read this. This is the disturbing. This is, I mean, they're all disturbing, but this one I posted today, and these people need to be on an FBI watch list. This is actually...
Vine boom. I'm not a freaking pedo.
4chan Kiwi Farms levels of obsession, of doxing, of stalking. I'm actually going to begin with the big one. This is the one that I posted today that is going to disprove and completely destroy whatever video she is planning to post to lie about me after she got karma and after she got caught lying about her age. Before I get into this though, before I get into this nuke, TLDR of my relationship with her, I met Japanese
Thank you for the GG, buddy.
girl. That's her username. She's a public profile. She has 7,000 followers on TikTok as of me recording this. So no, I'm not doxing her. This is a public profile on a public social media platform, and she has now publicly attacked me. So I get to publicly respond. I'm not
Thank you for the 100.
even gonna publicly attack her, really. I met Japanese girl back in January of this year. I'll attach a screenshot right here. I followed her. She followed me back. I asked her how old she was, and she told me she was 19. He lied throughout our
All right. Yeah, she did lie. Because I'm thinking I'm under 18 because they are concerned is one thing. But they aren't even worried for me. They just try to make a drama for no reason, calling me a child. I'm in fucking college. The evil demon in my head is telling me to respond to comments with "I'm 19, bitch."
3-month e-dating relationship, which is disgusting to say now because now I know that she's 17. She lied to me about her
15, not 17. Weird.
entire identity, and then towards the end of our relationship at the 3-month mark, an ex-friend of hers, an ex-friend that was
Thanks for pressing off.
super familiar with her and her manipulating
Don't say things like that, Bunglas. That's evil. Maybe warn Sushi about the girl. She's very manipulative and just messed up in the head.
lying behavior, reached out to me. I'm gonna post a screenshot here, and all of the screenshots I'm posting are on my Instagram, by the way, so please go to my Instagram and read everything. Yeah, he reached out to me saying that he had proof that she was lying to me about her age. I didn't respond to him immediately because when I thought she was 19, I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust a girl that I'm in a relationship with right now. And basically I was suspicious. I was like, okay, this guy's saying that he has proof that you're lying to me. Can you give me proof of your age? Instead of just giving me proof, she then threatened to release private DMs and to make up things about me in order to make me block the informant and to keep me in a relationship
Yeah,
with
we
her
read that
where I
earlier.
would blindly trust her and where she would continue lying to me for God knows how long about her age. In other words, she wanted to trap me in a relationship with a minor, with her. It's gross. It's
Fine boom. She was gonna trap me in a freaking relationship, and she was 15-year-old.
disgusting, and she admitted to all of this. So yeah, we fought that
So yeah.
entire day, anywhere from 8 to 10 hours.
Wait, but that's not even what this was. This part was making up random stuff about some other guy. That's not the evidence that he's claiming to show here. Why are you doing this in a weird, like, backwards way? Like, I don't like how you're lying at every turn here. Because these allegations themselves, other than the pre-order voice note, are not terrible, right? Like, you're fine. But then it's like, you're just lying at every turn. You said that you didn't say the F slur. You did. You said that you didn't say the N word. You did. You say that you say that you're showing evidence for one thing. You show evidence for something else. That's not a good sign. And then there's the stuff with the 17-year-old. And then there's the stuff with the 16-year-old that you've been very, 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 very non-transparent about. You haven't gone over all the stuff that you said that a 17-year-old, clearly. And there's a reason for that. Because if you showed the fact that you were talking to the 17-year-old about porn, knowing that she was 17, it wouldn't look so good, would it? Right.
I was begging that entire day for identification. He wasn't giving it to me. And then eventually I just broke and I was like, okay, yeah, no, it's over. I don't care if you spread fake things about me. I have a community that knows my character. I'm not saying in a relationship with a girl like you that threatens me and that doesn't provide proof of age, which is really weird. This is actually the pathetic attempt at a fake ID that she tried sending me to prove that
Did it work?
she was 19. It's just laughable. She sent this to me on Discord and then quickly unsent it. But yeah, I saved it and here it is. As you can see, she literally scribbled out the entire face and scribbled out all of the important student information that would have proved that it was her. The only thing that she left uncovered was the birthday, which is the only thing that she edited. You can even tell too because like the font is different from everything else on the card. And she also left the ID number exposed. Why is this important? A fan of mine actually went investigator mode and found this exact same fake ID on this fake ID website right here. And as you can see, I compared both pictures and the ID number is exactly the same. She used the exact same fake ID from this fake ID website. So yeah, no, that was the end of our relationship. And what I learned in that conversation with that guy is that Japanese girl is known for doxing, is known for being a compulsive liar. She's done this before with other dudes, apparently, that she's racist. And basically, here we are now. She's basically just mad that she
Okay. Dude, this stuff about her lying about her age and trying to ruin this guy's life, I mean, that's one thing, but racist? No way.
was caught in a lie. She was mad that I did the responsible thing and I didn't want to date a minor and I broke things off with her, and now she's dedicated to ruining my reputation because I didn't stay with her. After I exposed all of this, somebody posted this comment on her TikTok saying, using AI and lying about your age isn't cool, by the way. And then she responds, no, but it's funny. She's out in the open in public on her main account proudly saying that it's funny to do this, to use AI to make fake screenshots, to call me racist, and basically just to try and
Vine boom sound effect?
slander me just because I didn't want to date a minor. I didn't want to date you after finding out you were a fucking kid. That's
Yeah, why did it take him so long to check ID? Great question.
the extent of our relationship. But after that all ended and after I uploaded this entire highlight, for the past month and a half, she has been
A lot of people said she looks 15 too. Like, I saw a couple of pictures of her face. I think he's going to show it later. I mean, she doesn't really look of age, but I mean, you know, I guess take your word for it or something, or I don't know.
And nonstop attacking me by spreading fake Google Docs where she would work together with her 4chan incel friends to create them, to spread them, and to leave out context to try and make me look like some groomer pedo, even though, again, I never once flirted with any girl or wanted a relationship with any girl that was a minor. It's just like, it's gross. And mentally, I'm just like so drained right now, guys. So anyway, let's get into the
Guys, this is just freaking taking such a toll on me. I haven't eaten in 4 days. I haven't slept very well.
fun part. It's not really fun, but you know what I mean. It's disturbing. It's scary. So this highlight right here, which is on my Instagram for everyone to see, exposes everything about her, including her saying that she is planning on making a video where she is going to maybe fake cry and then, yeah, just basically repeat the same lies that
Dude, thank God that this guy's engagement farming on his fucking, like, sexual misconduct allegation. It's really cool. A lot of people are saying that he looks like the guy hiding in the bushes of a local high school. Okay.
has been saying since the beginning. At the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and address what I
Could have avoided this if he didn't flirt with kids.
True, but the funny thing about it is he's not even responding to those allegations, and he will not. Very intentionally, he will not. He will not talk about discussing porn with a 17-year-old. He will not talk about sending thirst traps to a 17-year-old. He's not going to talk about any of that. He's only talking about this very easy to debunk allegation where this girl lied to him about her age. That's what he's going to talk about.
think she's gonna probably expose. But yeah, that'll be for the end. I just kind of want to get to like why you shouldn't believe her. So anyway, let's get into it. So today I posted this story. I'm now about to post new findings about her and that group of people that will 100% end this and take away what little credibility she and her 4chan friends have left. Spoiler alert, these people need to be put on an FBI watch list. Okay, this is the person that exposed everything to me. All of the disturbing stuff that I'm about to reveal to y'all.
Holy shit.
But this is an alt account. It was freshly made. It had 0 followers, 0 following. Yeah, this person introduced themselves as somebody who knew Japanese girl for 2 years. This is him exposing everything about her to me so that I could protect myself and so that
Wait, I have to point something out. Dude, the auto translate feature so that like I guess like people in other languages can like watch your content, which doesn't really make any sense because I don't speak other languages, is so awesome. It is so fucking awesome. Hold on. Let me show you what it just translated Tyrone's message to be. Okay, so Tyrone was just trying to say bruvless to be like, haha, like Bungless is you know, British. This is what it thinks Tyrone was trying to say. Let me show you. Okay. All right, hold on. So we've got bruvless right here, right? Normal, nice and normal, nice normal choke. Then we've got what it thinks Tyrone's saying, which is house lice. House lice. Great. Really great. So I get messages like that all the time. And I just look at them and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you talking about that? And then I like do the translate thing and I'm like, oh, great. Great. They're doing the fucking auto translate because they're saying something that's not technically an English word. Really awesome. Great. Thank you. Okay.
so that I can maybe bring justice for previous victims. Because up until now, she's been able to get away with this because on the exterior, she looks like a cute little innocent girl and she always gets her way. She always gets away with things. But now I'm here. I have an audience. I'm going to use it for good to bring awareness. But yeah, anyway, this person was in a group chat with her up until today. He DM'd me saying that account on TikTok.
More Vine booms. I can almost hear his voice. True. Dude, we need way more Vine booms. Otherwise, his like child audience is not going to care. Okay. Otherwise, this child audience is just being like, wait, so is he guilty? But then every time the child audience hears a Vine boom, this is like POV. You're a child watching this guy. You know, you're like, wait, I'm kind of confused. Is he guilty? I think I hate this guy. Vine boom. Oh, he's not freaking guilty. Oh, okay.
Spreading misinformation about you is actually her Japanese girl's boyfriend. She's fucking crazy. And she says some downright
what are we doing, dude?
Disgusting things about you. I don't really support you, but I'm sick of seeing her get away with these things. He then goes on to say, I don't know what's wrong with her, but that girl can hold a serious grudge. When she doxed someone back in April of last year, 2025, she was super committed to it. She found his IRL close friend.
Edwin mixed with a spider monkey. That is a crazy deep cut. Edwin's generations, Loki.
And then told them bad stuff, aka lies, so that they would cut him off.
Dude, she lied about somebody else, and also she is 15 years old.
Then she went and found his parents and did this victims because up until now she's been able to get away with this because on the exterior she looks like a cute little innocent girl and she always gets her way. She always gets away with things. But now I'm here. I have an audience. I'm gonna use it for good.
Yeah, I'm here and I have an audience and I'm gonna freaking expose this 15-year-old.
To bring awareness. But yeah, anyway, this person was in a group chat with her up until today. He DM'd me saying that account on TikTok that's spreading misinformation about you is actually her Japanese girl's boyfriend. She's fucking crazy. And she says some downright disgusting things about you. I don't really support you, but I'm sick of seeing her get away with these things. He then goes on to say, I don't know what's wrong with her, but that girl can hold a serious grudge. When she doxed someone back in April of last year, 2025, she was super committed to it. She found his IRL close friend.
Dude, she's laid doxer? What the freak?
Parents and did the same thing. When you were 15 and when I was 15, were we doing
Sorry,
anything
I missed
remotely
the MOG session. Loose the beard, push back your hairline, curly K stash.
You just want me to look like Chud the Builder, dude. But thank you for the 5.
Similar to this. What were y'all doing at 15?
I appreciate it, buddy.
Years old? Because when I was 15, I was outside playing sports. I was watching Dragon Ball Z with my brothers. I definitely was not out here knowing how to dox people and then slander them to their family and friends so that they would be isolated and left alone. This is psychotic. This is not a normal 15-year-old girl. She needs to be checked in somewhere or like put on some kind of watch list. Like, this stuff is terrifying. Anyway, he goes.
See, now Bungless is taking advantage of the translation feature, and he is saying things, and I don't know if this is Yiddish. I don't know exactly what language this is. I can't even say what that translates into, okay?
On to say she's horrible. If she's like this at 15, I don't know what will become of her in the future, which I completely agree. And
NMP lol dropped the video talking about his fallout with Milena. Who the fuck are those people? Who are those people? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That sounds cool, though. Can you tell me more?
Boom. Here is proof provided by the leaker. As you can see in this screenshot, somebody is asking, what's his IP? And then this is Japanese girl right here, happily putting the IP address and laughing. And you want to know how I know for sure that that is indeed
4chan.
her? It's because I actually still have Japanese girl's profile on my Discord. She's blocked.
Wow.
I don't talk to her anymore, but I can still see her updating her profile picture, and it matches completely. It is literally the same thing. They have the same username. It's just E, and she even has like the same Overwatch sticker right here. So yeah, that is 100% her doxing people. She tried saying that I led to her being doxed recently, even though
NMP is an OTK guy, and Melina was his wife. Oh, should we cover that? Should we cover that after this, maybe? In between derail?
from the beginning of this entire thing, I always told my audience to never engage maliciously, to never attack her, to not DM her. I always said that. So by definition, I never doxed you. I never sent people to...
Guys, he never freaking told people to dox the 15-year-old. That's so fucking awesome, man.
Dox you? It's not my fault. I can't control everybody. I'm not God. All right, so let's continue on with my conversation with this leaker. This is me saying, of course, she'll never take accountability. Plus, all of her friends enable her. By the way, remember, her friends...
Channers don't have friends. It depends on how casual you are. Some of them do.
A lot of them are either boys or older men, incels from 4chan or wherever. You know, it doesn't have to be 4chan, but they're...
Wow, it's almost like this girl's getting groomed into this lifestyle, dude.
They're simps for her, basically, which is terrible for somebody's development, by the way. And then, yeah, the leaker says, I feel like
it's terrible for someone's development. She's getting groomed, brother. Like, what? Okay.
She's a sociopath, which I agree. Here we
Thank you for the chill for 6 joules.
go, guys. Oh my gosh, this is where it starts to get absolutely disgusting. He then goes on to say, when this thing first went down, I kind of had a one-on-one with her and made her promise not to pull this shit anymore. And
guys, I need you to remember. This is very important. I need you to remember. This is the kind of content this guy makes in his free time, okay? I know that I've hammered it in so many times at this point, but, like, just need you to remember here, okay? Babysitter essayed and killed a 3-year-old girl and claims he did it with, or did it while something.
She seduced me. Trigger warning. She's 3 years old? She's 3 years old?
Found dead in box. So are you guys still surprised? Are you guys still surprised that this is the way that he does it? You know? Are you guys still surprised?
And then 5 days later, she started talking to a 34-year-old. She would always try to talk to...
What even are Jules? I have no fucking clue, man. I have no idea, but nonetheless, I'm grateful.
Significantly older adult men as a 15...
If you do, like, I know that if you do, like, the more, like, high jewel count, like, whatever the jewel thing is, if you do, like, one that costs more jewels, it does, like, a cute little animation for the chat. I don't know if it's for the chat or just for me, but it, like, shows on my screen where it's like, wow, that's this crazy animation, wow! I think it's supposed to be, like, a TikTok thing. Is there evidence for this? This is just baseless testimony with no proof shown. Yeah, it's literally just random people telling him stuff, and then he's just like,
dude, isn't this freaking crazy that, like, she fucking doxed somebody and also, like, she's, like all these fucking Sims are, like, into her, dude, and it's, like, actually fucking crazy, like, you know, so, like, yeah, I'm just slandering a 15-year-old and saying that she needs to be on an FBI watch list, but I'm not sending hate her way, bro.
This nation is the product of a I can't say that.
Or 14-year-old girl. Don't even let her, because again, she is really good at manipulating and at lying her way out of things. She'll probably try and say something like, why are we victim blaming? He tried grooming me. You literally seek out these men. Just like how you seeked out me. You're 15 and you lied about your age to get with me. You expect us to believe that you're a victim in this? You do it over and over again. This is a pattern of behavior. This isn't
Kitten
like, oh
screaming.
my gosh. And then this is the
kitten screaming. Whatever you do, don't translate what he's saying, bro.
leaker confirming what I've been saying.
Dude,
all
he's
along.
giving me like subliminal messages. He's like trying to awaken the sleeper cell inside of me, bro.
The only reason more people don't come up and tell you and be honest with you about her is because all of her friends are guys and they hate you, obviously. And in my caption here, I say all of her friends are boys or older men, all of which either
Wow, this is so awesome. I'm so glad of this awesome, substantial proof are being shown.
simp for her, hate me, or both. And they're willing to do anything for her, even
I never even like thought about how fucking stupid this is, that he's just taking random chatters at their word. It's so funny because he's like, don't take the random chatters when they're talking about me. Don't take them at their word. But when they're talking about this 15-year-old, we can honestly kind of just completely agree with everything they're saying.
if it means spreading lies or doxing. This type of 4chan mental illness is something you'd see in psychopaths. This is him saying, but I remember like she asked someone as a joke if they wanted to be her third boyfriend. It's just gross. Oh my god. And like what makes this even worse is that, and I point this out in my caption here, she's out here along with others shaming me about my old DMs where I'd flirt with 18+-year-olds, and she's out here talking to several older adult men as a 14 to 15-year-old girl for fun.
Not translating that, Speed Racer.
Where the fuck are her parents? The context of this caption, by the way, she and like a group of other people tried making this Google Doc basically exposing me for being a fuckboy. A couple years ago, I used to DM like hella girls on TikTok, and a lot of them ended up being kind of on the younger side. That's just how it goes on TikTok. As you guys are aware, TikTok age demographics tend to skew younger. If you randomly DM somebody, there's a good chance they're going to be like in the 18 to 20-year-old range. And I didn't intend for that to happen, but I mean, it's still legal. And they tried painting me as like some predator, even though this
Can you talk about the 17-year-old and the 16-year-old? Because that's just not the full story. You're just being blatantly dishonest here. That's what Yellow Parlo did. She always takes things from supporters as truth with no proof. Thank you. I'm so blatant lie number 2. They were not all over 18. There was a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old. Again. And again, this guy blatantly admits to being into Asian cosplayers. Key detail there. Now, why is that a key detail? Well, it's a key detail because of the fact that the 16-year-old and the 17-year-old, well, how do I put this? They were also Asian cosplayers. Are you starting to get it? Are you starting to get it? Are you starting to get it?
left out all of the girls that I messaged that were older than me. But because those didn't suit their narrative, they were like, nah, we're only going to talk to the younger ones. So moving on. Boom. Screenshot of the victim she doxed back in April of last year. Here he is freaking out and scared. So rich of Japanese girl to be crying about being doxed, even though she does this to other people. Mind you, I didn't dox her nor get her doxed. Some random freaks did that to her.
So you're going off testimony that she doxed people, and then you're, dancing on her grave that this child got doxed. Okay. Me when child gets doxed. Vine boom. Fortnite dance. Vine boom. I'm so cool, man.
I always said to leave her alone. Here's a clearer example of her outing someone's entire legal name.
This
and
guy
IP address to them.
sucks.
This is her going, is your name? I assume this is the person that she's trying to scare. And then down here she says, is your IP? She is a monster. To be doing this to people at 15 years old, or she might have been 14 here actually. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Oh my dude, holy 4chan guys.
Pez, do you have a timestamp for that? Food shops claim that she's not a pedo? That's crazy. Please tell me you have a timestamp for that.
Holy 4chan. So this is the leaker saying there's probably more.
So guys, still, please vote in the poll because we're still hedging our bets on whether or not he is going to include the fact that after he found out that this girl's 15, he literally said, well, once you turn 18, maybe we can talk again. If you come to me and, you still want to talk, we can figure something out. Yeah, so, legitimate grooming behavior. Hedge your bets on if he mentions this once. Let's hear about it.
Examples, but I'd have to really look for them. This is a racist gif that she made a long time ago, and it's her, literally with, her hairstyle, because she's, half white, half Asian, with a shirt that says,
Can you not do the 14 words in Japanese, Big Aaron, please? Thank you.
I love whipping monkeys. And then you see the picture of this man here and a whip. And she made this. She made this. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, but people who unironically create these wojaks and are obsessed with 4chan or Kiwi Farms culture have always...
She's a child, man. She's a child. So let's just calm down a little bit.
Scared me. They're weird.
She needs some room to grow the fuck up, and she's clearly being, according to you and what you've said, she's being groomed by 4chaners, which is something that happens. So let's calm down, please.
Weirdos and for real need red flags hovering above them, which I agree 100%. I have always been super weary and low-key creeped out by anybody who is super into 4chan type humor, as my fans may know. And a lot of the true crime videos that we watch that have to deal with
really funny that you say that, given the fact that you have said both the F slur and the N word. Again, not trying to say that I am against that or I'm going to think lesser of anybody who does that. Okay, to be clear, if I was on Kick, I would be saying things a lot differently. Let's just put it that way. But can we just be honest? Can we just be honest? right? Can we please just be honest?
like school shooters or like young people that end up being monsters. What is something that they always have in common? They always go down like some 4chan pipeline. And the fact that she was a 14 to 15-year-old girl that was super obsessed with this type of humor and this type of Wojak stuff, I'm just saying, bro, FBI, keep your eyes on her. Keep your eyes on her, please. This is a matching pattern. It's disturbing. It's weird. This is the leaker saying, I just want her to wake up and realize this isn't the way to go. She doesn't seem remorseful at all. And then this is me saying to my audience, her and her weirdo friend's credibility is now down the drain. I've exposed how they're willing to lie and fabricate things to their target's friends and family.
Just based on testimony that you've accepted as total fact. Yes, yes, yes.
And in my case, to my community, to ruin their reputation and relationships, and how she is the only one who has ever partaken in illegal behavior, doxing people for malicious reasons and to threaten them.
Shows her face here.
And this debunks any video.
Which you can, you can cross-image search that to be able to harass her easier or report her to the authorities, whatever you'd like.
That she is going to try and upload right now. So in this post, my caption reads, she found out about these posts.
Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris never went to 4chan or Kiwi Farms. I mean, they didn't exist. I get it. Thank you.
Exposing her for being a liar. Like she found out about everything that I'm showing you guys today. And now she is saying that she'll do whatever it takes to ruin.
What the fuck what are you guys doing, dude? Fuck
my
you.
career right here. I then go on to say your own friends are leaking you because even they know you're a terrible person. I don't even know if I
How are you able to say that? Millhawk, how are you even able to say that? How did that get past censors? What the fuck is wrong with this?
It's completely, but I have to because this completely clears my name and it ruins whatever video she was planning on releasing to say lies about me. What do I do then? I'm not letting Shooshi go, yo.
Look at what you've created, Bunglas. Look at what you've created, dude. You are such a horrible, evil human, dude. Look at the horrible things you've created.
Care how bad it makes me look. I want his career gone. This person asks, is he a Twitch streamer? And then Japanese girl says he's an ugly beaner and was annoying as fuck to date. Ignoring the petty racist insult to me. This message right here from her is why you shouldn't believe anything that she's going to say in that video that she's planning on releasing.
I don't care how bad it makes me look. I want his career gone. That's not her saying she's gonna lie about you, buddy.
Didn't think I would find this screenshot. And it goes on. The leaker here says, okay, now she's joking about making a YouTube video while crying, saying a big YouTuber is harassing her.
Love how he's suddenly worried about the child being dangerous now that he's done dating her.
Here I am already debunking it because she didn't think I would find out about her plan. And here's the proof of that. This is her saying exactly. And he made rape jokes too. If this is the angle she's going to take in her video, I can actually explain what she's saying here very easily in a couple minutes. She then says, if I make a YouTube video and it does well, I'd win though. Bro,
oh my god, dude, he's hitting a freaking emoji when he's talking about sexual malfeasance allegations. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
POV, this guy's audience.
Wow, he did an emoji. He's funny. He's innocent because he's funny. He do Fortnite emoji.
Mojo line. She doesn't even take.
Or it's either that or it's like, that's supposed to be a crying baby. Okay.
This seriously, bro. Like all this is just a game to her. But yeah, anyway, she says, if I make a YouTube video and it does well, I'd win though, because he definitely won't post about this on YouTube. She thought I wouldn't do it. She thought I wouldn't do it. She thought I was too scared. I'm hiding nothing, okay? You're a monster who has admitted on multiple occasions saying that you lied about everything, that you're lying about everything.
15 years old.
Bad just because I didn't want to date you. Why would I not make a video on this? I'm not hiding anything. She says because he definitely won't post about this on YouTube because then other people would start seeing it and criticize.
She's kind of stupid though. All she has to say is she forced me to well, but that didn't happen, Talos. So, I mean, that, to me, that's kind of like part of that is proof that, like, I don't think she's lying about the things she says. She does take responsibility for the fact that she, faked her age and all that stuff.
Him, and he's an insecure fuck who hates that. I'm Mexican. I grew up getting criticized for everything by my own parents, okay? Criticize me all you want. Valid criticism is welcome. And in these other Instagram highlights, I actually do apologize for things. I actually did mess up at a couple times in our talks, in our conversations, me and
Really?
Japanese girl. I actually did mess up. I did say some inappropriate things, and I owned up.
What are the inappropriate things you said? Can you tell us?
To it. You wanna know why? Because I'm a man. People know my character.
Okay, let's hear what the inappropriate things are. Might it be pre-ordering a 15-year-old? Is that what it is? Because you weren't saying that she was dangerous or evil or any of that stuff after you find out that she lied about her age, said a ton of racist stuff, etc. What you said is, once you're 18 again, if you want to talk to me, we can figure something out. That's what you said, right?
People know deep down what my values are, and people appreciate somebody who can own up to the things that they did. They also respect somebody who fights against what they didn't do, and that's what I'm doing here. And just the cherry on top, this is the last message I was able to get leaked of her. She says, well, he's not important enough to talk about fully. Bro, I don't feel like recording this. She's talking about the performative video that she wants to film to make me look bad.
Send that to my DMs, Pez, will ya?
I'll record tomorrow and get my friend to edit it then. So see, it's like a group effort with all these freaks. They're all just trying to attack me. Here is where I am going to get into some inappropriate jokes because, again, I'm not ashamed of anything. I don't hide anything. I'm not hiding anything. So this is where the thing might come into play. This is a screenshot that I think she would share, except what
Oh my lord, she sounds like a witch. I'm getting gang raped on leak, huh? Nobody rapes you but me. Limphao, sorry. Limphao, you too. Huh.
she does is that she only shows you this right here. She only posts this. However, this is just how we would
But she didn't. That's not what happened.
joke with each other. It was edgy, it was stupid. But again, this is private DMs, guys. The thing is, we were close at this point. We were comfortable with each other making stupid jokes like this. This is her saying, "Oh my lord, she sounds like a witch. I'm getting gang raped on League." And then I responded very jokingly. I was playing with her own words. I said,
Really? You're joking when you say this. I was unsure.
"Huh? Nobody grabs you but me." And then I just put this funny face. I even apologize for it right after, and I laugh about it to signify that it's a joke. And then she laughs, and then she says,
I'm not letting that stay. I'm not letting that one stay, dude. I'm not letting that one stay, Aaron. I'm not letting that one stay.
"You too." She says you too. She's been posting only me, only this part of the conversation, and then leaving out the context. You can call it weird. You can call it like, why are you guys joking about that? That's just how we joked, okay? It was really edgy. It was private, and I do apologize for that, okay? I apologize that you had to see that. I don't make light of grape or of like victims of grape. As you can see, this is literally her joking, saying, "Shooshi, no, grape me." This is between me and her. When I thought she
To be clear, I did not time out Aaron or anything like that. I wasn't going to do something like that, okay? But I am not letting that stay. That cannot stay.
was a
I didn't time him out. I didn't time him out. I didn't do anything. I just deleted the message, okay?
joking over text message. She also has been sharing this. She has also been sharing this screenshot in which I say, I grape you like a fucking caveman. I wasn't speaking to her there, and she knows this, and she's evil for doing this. This was me making fun of a message that I got as a DM. I got DM'd that by somebody, and they literally only said grape you. That's all they said, grape you. And I thought that was so funny.
That's not a DM, it's a text message, but that's okay.
And if she showed the entire context of this
I didn't time him out. Fuck off.
screenshot, it was us talking about that funny DM. It was us mocking that DM. This wasn't me talking to her. And then she was trying to say that I said this while like knowing that she was 15 or something. So it's like, he's threatening to assault me, a 15-year-old. No, motherfucker. We were making fun of somebody. You and me, we were both making fun of this person that sent me this message. And I said that they were talking like a caveman.
Why can't we see what her post was about this then? If that's the truth, wouldn't it be easy to just show her post where she says that you claim that, where she's supposedly claiming that she was 15 and that you knew it and you said that? Can we see that? Can we just see it?
Ooh, okay. Since I'm already on the subject of debunking things that I think she's going to try and lie about in her BS video, I'm going to address this big thing that she has been spreading around and disingenuously explaining. So this is a voice message from me, right? So this voice message, before I play it, this was on, I believe, April 13th or 14th. This was the day where I spent 8 to 10 hours begging this girl for proof of ID, and she kept finding ways to dodge and dance around having to give me
Why wouldn't you just immediately break up with her as soon as she wouldn't show it, bro? Isn't that a giant red flag, bro?
any proof. And this voice message that you're about to hear from me is my desperate final attempt to make her give me proof, even if it meant losing me. Like, even if it meant coming clean about lying to me for 3 months. So just listen, and then I'm going to explain because she's going to try and make this sound predatory.
And guess what, Ellie? Like, even, and I know you told me to not say this anymore, but I must say this so you have some peace in your head.
Take note of this. I'm saying here so that you can have some peace in your head. I'm trying to reassure her that if it's the case...
Oh my God, he's mentioning the voice note. Let's see the cope. So this is him pleading with her to get her to admit her age. And the 15-year-old is going to twist this to seem like he is predatory. Let's see.
that she was hiding the truth from me because she was scared of losing me, that she wouldn't have to worry because of what I'm about to say.
Even if it turned out that you were withholding the truth, okay?
You can hear me pausing because I'm thinking of what to say. Look,
You were withholding the truth, okay? You were embarrassed. You liked me, so you wanted to lie about your age.
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt and say like, oh, like you just like me a lot, so that's why you kept lying about your age.
Keep
I
on
wouldn't-
going.
I wouldn't hate you. Like, I really wouldn't. We would obviously have to stop talking for a bit.
Me continuing to reassure her.
For a bit. Uh-oh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking turn around to that Milo guy or Milu, whatever his name is. Fuck him.
Milu, by the way, is the first informant that reached out to me exposing her for lying about her age.
Fuck him. Like, fuck him. He doesn't care about you. Like, he doesn't actually care if you're okay. He just wants to harm you. So, like, yeah, me and you would just stop talking for a bit. And you know what? Maybe in the future.
Stop talking for a bit, and then what was that? Maybe in the future what?
Talking for a bit. And you know what? Maybe in the future, when you're older, you reach out to me again. Like, it's just not a big deal.
So
Maybe in the future, when you're older, you reach out to me. But this was just you trying to convince her, right? Dude, I'm sorry. This was just you trying to convince her, right? Like, man, I'm so sorry. This is just you trying to convince her. I'm just an asshole. I'm the asshole here, guys. Fuck. Silly old me. Just him trying to convince her.
what she is going around saying is that this is me telling her that I will wait for you for when you're 18, and then we...
Yep, that's objectively what you said in that. That's quite literally, objectively what you said. That is your own words. That's you. That's you. Okay. Okay? That's you. All right? Let's be honest.
Will continue the relationship. I did not want a relationship with you anymore, and that was not the intention of this
Oh,
voice
dude, I
message.
just put a freaking poop sound after I just showed that, like, I was, like, saying that we could, like, text again when she was 18. So, like, it's actually quite comedic.
This was my final desperate attempt after 8 to 10 hours of begging for proof to try and get you to reveal the truth. To try and get you to reveal the truth. My intention with this voice message, my logic was, okay, she's probably hiding the truth about her age because she's scared of losing me. Like, I thought at the time that that's what was keeping her from telling me the truth. I was tired. I was sleepy. So I thought that by telling...
Dude, he was... oh my God, guys. Guys, oh my God. Oh, dude, I completely misunderstood this entire situation. Guys, he was sleepy. Okay, that's why he said that he wanted to, you know, just wait a couple of years and then continue the relationship when she was 18, which is classic grooming material. It's because she was sleepy. Or sorry, he was sleepy. Come on. What's wrong with you guys? You guys trying to say this guy sucks? Come on, guys. He was sleepy. Fucking assholes.
her, like, hey, as long as you tell me the truth finally, even if you're underage, I'm not gonna like be mad at you. I don't know, like, I don't know what you think I'm gonna do. And you know what, like, yeah, obviously we're gonna stop talking because I don't want to be talking to a minor, but hey, you know what, down the line when you're older you can reach out to me. And I left it completely vague. I didn't say I wanted a relationship because I did.
So you don't think you were implying anything? So let me paint a picture for you. Let me paint a picture for you. Right. You're currently in a relationship with the girl. You say, if it turns out you're younger, we'll stop talking for a couple years, and then you can hit me back up. What does that say to you? Does that say, let's talk as friends? Or does that say, we're in the context of a relationship right now, so we'll probably be in a relationship again? How did I just pronounce probably? That was horrible. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? No, probably just implies they're gonna be friends. Yeah, that makes sense.
Didn't want a relationship. I actually didn't want any relationship with her when she was older, not even platonic. But in order to get the truth, I tried this approach of reassuring her, saying that like, hey,
the fucking audacity of this is crazy. It's crazy that this has its own section because he knows how fucking terrible this looks. He knows how fucking terrible this is, right?
hey, if you're afraid of losing me, don't worry. We can be friends maybe in the future. Just reach out to me. Yeah, I did not want a relationship with her. She has been trying to say
I only groom when I'm sleepy. I only groom when I'm pretty tired. When I'm awake, I never groom. But when I'm tired, well, you can't blame me for that, can you?
and I think she's going to try to say in her video that I was trying to groom her here and basically pre-order her. No, I didn't want anything to do with you after this because you were psychotic. It was basically bait to try and get her to tell the truth.
Really? Uh-huh. Yeah, keep coping, buddy.
Finally. It's kind of like
nobody fucking believes you, buddy. Keep fucking coping.
offering a kid a piece
Actually,
of
wait, hold on. How many likes does this have? 12k likes, 148k views. Let's see. Let's sort by newest. I'm very sorry you're going through this. Wow, you're actually a weirdo. Okay, at least one person. Both of you are weird and should get a life outside of the internet. Hey man, I hope you get back. Honestly, eat because I really care about you. I dated this one girl I like. Okay, so a lot of them are supportive comments. This is cooked, and I guarantee, you know, the vast majority of the supportive comments are children. Let's be real.
candy in hopes that that'll get them to do what you want them to do, like a chore or something like that. This was basically me offering a treat to see if that would get her to say the truth. Something else I can see her sharing, it's a screenshot of me saying she deserves it, age has nothing to do with it, in response to this person here saying, y'all are both the victim, but your fans attacked a 15-year-old and that isn't okay either. I'm just gonna
True.
go ahead and say this is not a normal 15-year-old girl. And then also, if you're being attacked publicly, you have to be able to defend yourself
Let's read what she said there.
either. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is not a normal
Dumbass hard R. You suck ass at this, thinking I'm stupid or some shit. Be smarter, you fat ass fuck. Go get a life, trying to hack accounts on some kid pixel game. Ho. Got my account back in 5 seconds, you hella dumb. IP. You dirty word for Asian people. Living in the poorest yellow country you have around too. I mean, if I was that broke and fucking ugly too, I guess I'd have to resort to having to hack people on a pixel game. Lumphao. No, this seems like pretty typical, like, 15-year-old going through their edgy phase. Okay.
And then also, if you're being attacked publicly, you have to be able to defend yourself. And then also, publicly, in all of my announcements,
So we do have
never
pedophile
condoned-
bingo. We do have our pedophile bingo. Do we have anything else on here? He never deleted evidence. He did obscure evidence, so we'll count it. Lives in a third world country? No. Piss Shanky? No. VTuber? No. Cincy? No. Has a Roblox account? No. Boy kisser? No. Since okay, no. Lied about age? No. Solicit CP? No. Okay. Dude, we got so close to a fucking bingo over here. We got so close. Like, this is crazy. We got so close to a bingo. It's fucked. We got so close on so many different fucking avenues, bro. We only had one more here, two more here, one more here. Dude, we were so close. We got unlucky. We got unlucky because there's more than that appears here. You know, we just kind of roll the dice when we generate a bingo card, right?
Or directed people to DM her, to dox. Always said to not do that, actually. I always said the opposite. But the way that these snake fucks are explaining this message that I sent, they're explaining it in a way that makes it seem like I responded with this to this. Like me saying that she deserves threats. No. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying here is that she deserves consequences. She definitely deserves...
Lied about age would count? Oh, should we just count it? Should we just say fuck it? Should we say fuck it and count it? We're saying fuck it. Bingo! Bingo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a bingo. We got a bingo.
Some karmic justice. Like if you're getting criticized and you're being attacked in comments and stuff, that is deserved. You are publicly attacking somebody. All I'm doing is defending myself. You don't get to play the H card if you're slandering me and trying to ruin my reputation. If we
Stop sending shit like this, guys. What are you doing?
extend this logic all the way to its conclusion, what these people would want is if a child is making false allegations about you and you're an adult, you can't say anything. You just have to roll over and just die. Just let the whole world believe the lies. But yeah, when this person said that they
That's not what anyone's saying. He's just, oh my God. They're just saying that probably you shouldn't, you know, you should do a lot to make sure that your fans don't attack a fucking wow. Isn't that crazy? What a crazy concept. Wow. Right?
threats. I said no such thing. I never said that she deserved threats.
I'm going to say it again. If you're a child inserting yourself into online spaces, and by child I mean 14, 17-year-old, you do not get to argue with adults and then pull the arguing with a minor card, by the way, because you inserted yourself into that conversation and you are avoiding accountability, but you want the clout of having an adult opinion and existing in adult spaces. That comes with adult accountability.
She's spitting. And now the last thing I'm going to address that these people are spreading about
She's spitting. Yeah, if you're a 15-year-old, you deserve to be doxxed, bruh.
You can see the TikTok username right here. These people are trying to say that I support incest. This is one thing maybe that she'll keep spreading around from this clip right here. Incest, wincest. Like, oh, guys, this is so problematic. Canonically, they're twins. So, like, this is just, like, weird. Hey, me, my take, if Vivinos does it, it's based. Okay, incest, wincest. It's just so pathetic. This is just so...
Whoa, let me attack a very clear, obvious joke argument that, or a joke that has been made into an argument so that I can strawman the shit out of the rest of this. And now, you know, notice the fact that he did not address the voice message last. He wants to use a bunch of other very easy arguments first.
Oh, desperate. They're claiming that I support incest because of this clip from multiple years ago where I was clearly, like very clearly joking and just having some fun with this artwork that Vivinos, the creator of Alien Stage, I was having fun with an artwork that she had posted on her Instagram of the Kagamine twins. So those of you who don't know, these are Vocaloids, music thing. Yeah. And people oftentimes like to think that these two are twins. And so when I saw...
He did lie about the other girls' ages because he didn't say anything about the 16-year-old and he didn't say anything about the 17-year-old in his response here. So that counts. We're counting it.
Vivinos posted a picture of them clearly in a romantic manner. I was making fun. I was just going like, oh, if Vivinos ships siblings, then fuck it. Okay, I support it too. Incest, wincest. And they're trying to use this clip to say that I genuinely support incest. Bro, if I actually supported incest, there would be a multitude of clips out there of me supporting this. It's just classic 4chan obsessed behavior. They're so desperate to find dirt on me because they have nothing. That's the end of that. That's me exposing her for being a complete liar. And again, I do apologize for that last part. Very inappropriate jokes. Please, guys, make sure to go to my Instagram and just read through these 3 stories right here from right to left. You will get the full story there. But yeah, that's...
Again, these no longer exist anymore. No idea why.
The most part, to summarize everything, she's going to release a video, or she wants to release a video in which she puts on a performance. She shows screenshots out of context. She might make herself cry to make people pity her and to make people have like this emotional reaction to seeing a girl crying and immediately taking her side to attack me. That is her entire plan. She's very strategic, very manipulative. Please don't think that this is just like some normal 15-year-old girl. Again, what normal 15-year-old is out here doxing people, threatening people, slandering people to their friends and family? Were you doing that at 15? I think she really should get checked into some kind of psych ward or something. I don't know. This isn't normal. This isn't healthy. And no, yeah, I mean, that's about it for this video. I'm glad I could educate y'all and I'm glad I could clear my name ahead of everything. I've already cleared my name on Instagram and on TikTok and stuff, but now I'm making this here to clear my name 100%.
Of course,
to completely destroy what little credibility she has. So you guys know.
Cleared your name. What about the 17-year-old that you discussed porn with? Oh, wait, you haven't talked about that. Sorry. Wait, what about the 16-year-old? Oh, wait, you didn't discuss that either. Oh, okay. What about the pre-ordering stuff? Well, I guess you talked about it. And it was the most obvious fucking retarded cope that I've ever heard in my life. Oh, okay. No, you cleared your name, man. Don't worry about it.
What to expect if she still goes to release this.
Guys, don't harass her, by the way, but she belongs on an FBI watch list. Yeah. It's no big deal.
False video. We'll be waiting for that shit, okay? We're going to debunk you. We're all going to leave comments, setting the record straight, labeling it as misinformation.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Don't harass her. Okay, and then listen to this.
isn't normal. This isn't healthy. And no, yeah, I mean, that's about it for this video. I'm glad I could educate y'all, and I'm glad I could clear my name ahead of everything. I've already cleared my name on Instagram and on TikTok and stuff, but now I'm making this here to clear my name 100% and to completely destroy what little credibility she has. You guys know what to expect if she still goes to release this false video. We'll be waiting for that shit, okay? We're gonna debunk you. We're all gonna leave comments, setting the record straight.
We're all gonna leave comments. Okay, so that's an expectation you're putting for your audience.
Labeling it as misinformation and lies. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys to all of you on Instagram and on TikTok
Don't harass her, guys.
who have been defending me. I love you guys. I don't take y'all for granted. Maybe in June
I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. This isn't a parasocial relationship. I just really love you guys.
finally take a really well-deserved break because I'm just so tired now. I'm so tired, mentally drained, emotionally drained from dealing with these lies from this one person. It's just...
How come you just said something in chat and then you said disavow, motherfucker?
I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm just so freaking sad, man. I'm just so freaking sad.